Hey y'all, what's going on? It is me, Sweet Melody Media. Welcome. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Also subscribe if you do, and share on every platform. So while I'm waiting for everybody to come in, chat. Chef Disaster says hello, Melody. Hi. Make sure you hit the like button. Everybody who comes in, make sure you hit the like button. Very important. It's free. Hi, Kevin Murray. Salute to you. Ridiculous swag. Yes. So the link is in the chat. Ridiculous swag. You can hit the link and come back up. Yes, Kevin Murray. Everything is fine. I just wanted to start another stream because the last one, put it this way, we said things we shouldn't have said on YouTube on the last episode. I wanted to make sure I didn't get demonetized and keep it down. Hey, girl, swag.
What's up, Melody?
Good.
Good.
So,
Yeah, what a show that just took place, huh?
huh?
I said, what a show that just took place, huh?
Oh, yeah. I think too much was said.
Yeah.
So, we had to reset it, start all over again.
Oh yeah.
No? So, what's on your mind? What you want to talk about?
I mean, we could easily just go back to like what she was talking about as far as like trying to turn a whole house.
Huh?
I said we could go back to talking about like trying to turn a hoe into a housewife.
Okay. Topic: turning a hoe into a housewife. Okay, cool. So in my opinion, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. She's always gonna have old tendencies, right?
Right.
What do you think about it?
Oh, well, I always believe you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. That's just my logic. Like, because sooner or later, a hoe got a hoe. So
Yeah, that's true. Hoe is gonna be a hoe, so I mean, especially in her prime. A hoe is a hoe in her prime, and once she hit the wall, she's probably gonna want to get wifed up. But don't fall for it, fellas. Don't fall for it.
yeah, though.
Here's my thing. I mean, you can wife them up, but they're going to cheat on you with two other guys. Just know.
Yeah, facts. They're gonna cheat on you. They're gonna make you feel like
don't
you're
wife
crazy.
up a hoe.
But how? But you know what? How would you know if she's a hoe or not? Because she's not gonna tell you her body count.
Yeah, that's true.
Her image on the internet.
What if she
That's
don't really
true.
have social media though?
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
talking about the Brittany Winners and Kim Cadet, like all them.
Yeah, well, they using that for money though.
Facts. What about like your Brittany Renners?
Hmm.
You know,
Side chick.
I mean, she was cold to me back in the day, but after I, heard about all the escapades she was doing, I was like, nah, I'm good.
Did you
If
see the video she did with Cam Newton? And she was like, "Hey Cam, you want to be in my book?" And Cam's like, "Hell no, I don't want to be in your book." She was like, "What?"
Right.
I never saw that. I heard of that.
Oh man, that was a dope broadcast that he did with Brittany. Cam like, "No, I don't want to wipe you up."
Mm. Because face it, Britney's a gorgeous girl. She just got a lot of skeletons in her closet. Mm.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she been around the block twice.
And now
Mm,
she got a baby on the hips, so now she, men ain't really looking to wife her up too fast these days.
Exactly. Once you
when
have that
you
baby, it's a wrap.
when you ran through like 200 men, it's time to settle down.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly. But then what man want a woman with a used up for JJ? You know, you probably can feel a difference between a used up for JJ and a tight one.
I mean, you definitely can tell that. That's for sure.
Yeah. I'm sorry, let me turn the music off. What am I doing?
I'm about to say you enjoying it, huh?
Yeah, she
My
is.
question. I got it. Yeah, but hold on, let me fix this. Hi Trinity, salute to you. Thanks for coming. Yeah, but no, a lot of women won't tell you their body counts, but there is a way to find out. Um, First of all, ask her questions like, "Hey, how many men you've been with?" And if she lied to you, all you gotta do is go back to her town and find out. Just ask around. A town hoe, everybody know a town hoe.
Oh yeah, definitely. I can go to the
Everybody.
hood and say, "Yo, you seen Janika? Yeah, she put like 20 guys in a hotel that night. She be busting it down."
Exactly. She got around twice. All you gotta do is go to the local, cause they love drug dealers. They love hustlers, the hoes. So all you gotta do is go to the town hustlers and be like, "Oh, do you know such and such? Oh yeah, she been around the block twice." That's all you gotta do is ask around. But the smartest
Mhm.
thing for a woman to do that's been around a couple of blocks is to move out of town.
Mm. Hey, back in my high school days, right? I'm trying to get at this woman, and she was in the science museum, a nerdy chick,
Hmm.
and she appeared like a good woman until my homeboy came out of nowhere. She was like, "Yo, she's a freak. She be fucking like 10 bodies out of nowhere." I was about to get it in with her, but as soon as I found that out, I checked out.
Oh my god. Yeah. So I mean, you didn't hit it first when you found out she was a freak. You didn't have sex with her.
I mean, that was after I hit it. I hit it like at least twice. But afterwards, I was like, "Oh God, that
Mm.
woman used up."
Yeah, you ain't want to wife that. Definitely not. Hi, Trinity.
What up, twin?
Hey, what's going on? Yeah. So it's an open panel, right?
It's an open panel. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We
Hey,
talking about.
so did y'all talk
Yeah,
about
guys.
the
We was talking about turning a hoe into a housewife. Can you turn a hoe into a housewife?
man? I've been a hoe and I've been a wife. But anyway, let's talk about Megan Stallion, man. Man, that nigga got he guilty. Like, let's keep it real. Look, he guilty. He shot her. He guilty. What y'all think about that?
I think he's not guilty. I think
Oh,
that
you don't.
yeah, I think the friend probably shot her.
Hold on. Oh, so you thought the black woman shot her. The other black woman shot her.
The other
Yeah.
one, yeah. Kelsey.
Uh, that's interesting. So that's what all y'all think.
You
All
think
y'all
that?
think
Me
the
and
other
Sweetie
black woman
think
shot
that.
her.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Do you think that, Blue?
That's interesting.
Why? What do you think, Trinity?
What happened?
Who do you think shot Tory
Said I
Lanez,
wasn't
Trinity?
there. Well, let's
I
just keep
don't
it
know.
real. None of us was there. Ain't it like if they found him guilty? I mean, shit. They said he shot her. I mean, they did the forensic evidence and all that. So now that we know that he's guilty for shooting her, she said he shot her. Her friend was kind of tight-lipped with the situation. Rather he took the charge or rather he shot her. Either way it go, he guilty. So why? What I want to know is she got shot. Like we know a black woman got shot, right?
Mhm.
We know
Mhm.
that she didn't shoot herself. 'Cause they're saying a week
No,
ago they were saying Megan Thee Stallion shot herself. Now we know at some point somebody shot her ass and it wasn't herself. Now rather it was her best friend or rather it was Tory Lanez. What difference does it make? She got shot, right? Rather she a household wife or whatever the fuck y'all want to motherfucking say about black women. She still got shot. That's a black woman that got shot. So I mean, what y'all feel about that?
Well, I feel like it's messed up that she got shot. I do think her friend was
Yeah,
upset at her
real
because
wrong. And then the fact that they tried to, and you know what the most fucked up part about it was that they tried to use her sexuality against her as though because she's sexually explicit that she supposed to get shot or something. I mean,
Dang.
you feel like, do you feel like if you wear a booty short, something like that you should get shot? Do you feel like that,
of course
sweetie?
not. I don't feel like she should have got shot, period.
Yeah. 'Cause you know what? If rather you wear booty shorts or rather you wear, a hijab. I mean, is it right if you get shot? Somebody,
Absolutely
yeah,
not.
yeah, yeah. We all humans out here. So why did they use her sexuality in the case to try to make it seem like she deserved to get shot? Let's keep it real. Can we talk about that? Since we
What do you
since we, since we talk about turning hoes into housewives, are hoes that you turn into housewives supposed to get shot? And
No,
and and,
definitely
and
not.
like if you shoot a housewife that used to be a hoe, should you get away with it? Let's talk about that.
I don't think any of us think that. None of us on the panel think she should have
Yeah,
got.
I don't think I think we all humans, and I think no matter what your sexuality is, I think that if you shoot somebody in malice because you jealous and you broke as fuck and you're talentless, I think you should be responsible for shooting somebody. Yeah, that's what I think.
That's if he shot her. See, it's two people in question right now. I think the friend was
Okay,
jealous.
well, hold on. Hold on. Rather he shot her or she shot her. I said we're all humans. I'm not talking about him or her. I'm talking about the fact that people used her sexuality as a deflection, as though don't nobody give a fuck if she got shot or not. It don't matter if he or her shot her. That's
I
what I'm
agree
talking
with
about.
that. It doesn't matter
I'm
who
talking about
shot
the
her.
discrimination. Exactly. She
I
got
do
shot
agree with
because I
that.
remember a week ago. I remember a week ago when niggas was talking about, oh, clearly, she be out here in booty shorts, so clearly she shot herself. I remember that. Y'all want to act like y'all don't remember that? I remember
Anybody,
that.
anybody
So
remember
I'm
that?
trying to figure out why in today's society in 2000 goddamn 22
Mhm.
are even in the goddamn justice system are you using somebody's sexuality against them to where it's like, okay, well, if somebody does something that you don't want them to do, then fuck it, you can shoot them and have public opinion against them. I don't give a fuck who shot her. Somebody shot her ass. I don't give a fuck if it was Tory Lanez. I don't give a fuck if it was the Pope. I don't give a fuck if it was Oprah. I don't give a fuck who it was. Somebody shot her. But you know what they used to make it seem like it don't matter if she got shot or not? her sexuality. That's a problem for me. It's not a problem for y'all.
Okay, sorry now. What's your take on that, Simon? What she just said?
Yo, yo, appreciate the panel. Happy Christmas. We're going into a new year. Yeah, that was a lot. How come you're so passionate about it? I mean, the thing is, you know,
I'm
you
passionate
do.
about it because I care about human beings. Because you know what? No disrespect. If it happens to her, it can happen to any. We all black. Think about it. A lot of people don't like her just because we black.
I don't
So
think
You know
that.
what I'm
you
saying?
so
A lot of
so
people
you.
think that if we get shot, listen, a lot of people think that just because we get shot, if we black and we wearing a hoodie, somehow we shot ourselves.
Yeah,
It
I
happened
mean,
before. Has it not happened? Tell me I'm lying. Yeah,
I
no,
don't
it
know.
has happened. So,
I
like I
don't know.
said, if we let it go for listen, if we let it go for one person, we're gonna let it go for all people. We just saw that lady get crucified in public opinion because of her sexuality. Not it's completely ignoring the fact that she got shot. That was a crime. That was an injustice done to her. But we was all mostly talking about who she slept with. Why the fuck who she slept with matters? She got shot.
So it's kind of
Who gives a
personal.
fuck if Tory Lane shot her? Who gives a fuck if her best friend shot her? At the end of the day, she got shot. That's an injustice. It's a crime. What the fuck her sexuality got to do with it? Think
So
about it.
it's
So
kind of
that means
personal to you.
so that means this. If you well, no, it's not personal. It should be personal to everybody because that means this, brother. If you have a certain sexuality about yourself, that means that I can make you not a victim if you're a victim. Just because I don't like your lifestyle. That's what that means. Do you not understand that?
No, because no one's necessarily a victim in any.
Hold on. Do you notice? Hold on. Do you notice how I'm not? Do you notice how I'm not ragging on Tory Lanez? Okay, everybody's ragging on Tory Lanez like, he guilty. I don't know. I'm not. It's not about that for me. It's about the fact that they judged her for her sexuality and they tried to make her not a victim. And y'all don't understand that can literally be you or your son tomorrow. Do you not understand how
Yo,
that
sweet.
works?
I
That can
can
literally
like
be
try.
you.
I can go back and forth with this lady, but this is your platform, so you know.
No. Go ahead.
It's not about going back and forth with her. It's
I
not
don't really
about me.
know.
I'm listen. I don't know
It just
you. I'm
sounds
trying
like
to be aggressive
something.
to you.
I'm just
I'm
saying.
trying to bring out the humanity. Do you
It just
have humanity?
it just
Where's
sounds
the
like.
humanity of it all? Just
Wait,
because you
hold on.
don't like
Trinity,
somebody, does that mean that
Trinity,
you're going to ignore
Trinity,
that they have been victimized? That's all I'm
Trinity, hold
asking.
on.
And I'm
Let
being
him,
quiet. Let me go
let
on
him
mute.
respond. Yeah, let him
Wow.
respond. Go ahead, Simon.
Sorry.
No, it's
Um,
okay. I'm losing my voice, so I'm sorry. But go
yeah,
ahead,
I mean,
Simon.
I had to put my glasses back on because you sound like there's just something missing. I do understand where you're coming from in terms of your perspective
Okay,
and
if you understand where I'm coming from, also at that point, don't try to insult me by saying who hurt you. Listen, listen, that's lame. It's talentless. Come on, where's the humanity? Bring the humanity out. I'm asking you to think about it. You know what I'm saying? I know a
I
lot of y'all don't like her because she be talking about, I get it. A lot of people, people don't like her because she's a confident black woman. That's like a crime, right? In today's society, if you're a black woman and you're sexually liberated and you're going to stand up for your sexual liberation, I understand that you don't like her, but what I'm trying to say is that at the end of the day, do you see the injustice that was done to her today? Okay, yes, think about how that can translate to you tomorrow. That's all I'm asking you. I'm not ragging on Tory Lanez. I was not there. I don't know who shot that young lady. However, I saw how they used public opinion and they used us to demonize that woman and bring her sexuality in her life when her sexuality has nothing to do with her being victimized. That's all I'm
You know,
asking y'all, to be
Hold on,
humans. That's all I'm asking.
I understand what you're
okay.
saying,
Welcome to
but it's
America, though.
listen, I understand what you're saying, but a lot of people are just upset that she lied so much, like she just kept lying. Nothing that came out of her mouth was truthful. It's not about
Nobody
her
on this channel ever
sexuality.
lied when they was embarrassed.
Well,
Okay,
yeah,
you know what? Let me ask you first, the host of the channel. You never lied in your life. You never lied when you was embarrassed.
of course,
No, let me. I'm just no disrespect.
of
Okay,
course I do.
next person, next to her. Have you ever lied, sir? When you was embarrassed about something, you never lied, sir.
Well, I can't say I have. So
Okay, well, okay. Well, next to him, have you when you was embarrassed when something was so embarrassing, everybody was in your business. Have you ever lied, sir, to save face? Have you ever did it?
A couple times.
Okay, okay. Person underneath the host, sir with the glasses on. Have you ever lied? When you was embarrassed and everybody was in your business, have you ever lied to save face in front of your family or something like that? Have you ever did it?
No.
Okay, you don't have to answer. I tell you that I've lied to save face because because sometimes embarrassment. When you get embarrassed, it's like, oh my God, you want to save face. Now I'm going to ask the person next to me. Have you ever lied, sir, with the blue hat? Have you ever lied to save face in front of your family members or something, especially when everybody in your business? Okay, you don't want to answer anything. Person behind me, excuse me, underneath me. Have you ever lied to save face with everybody in your business and making assumptions about you? Have you ever lied to just save face? And you know
Nah.
what? How I know y'all lying? Because y'all lying to me right now. Because everybody has lied to save face in the face of embarrassment. Everybody.
No.
When some shit is embarrassing and everybody asking you,
Yo,
hold on. And
lady,
when everybody,
lady.
hold on, let me finish,
Hold
sir.
on,
Let me finish, sir. When
just
everybody's asking you
no.
questions, everybody's in your business, and it's an embarrassing shit. Sometimes you'll tell. I mean, they even have a word for it. It's called a little white lie. A little white lie because you're embarrassed.
You're not supposed to
I've
No,
done
lie
it.
on
Now,
your
even
own.
though y'all
lady,
lying to me right now,
Listen,
lady,
Trinity, you're
lady,
not
you're
supposed
not
to lie.
supposed to
You're not
lie.
supposed to lie on
lady.
We live
your
in
own.
a goddamn. Hold on. You don't live in America? Listen, you just lied to me right now talking about you're not supposed to lie. We live in a fabric of lies in America.
Under
Oh
oath,
What
wow.
are
you're
you
not
talking
Oh
supposed
about?
my
to.
lord.
You're not
American
Oh my
supposed
justice
to
lord.
lie
system is
under
built
oath.
on lies.
Yo,
Mormons
but
are liars. What do you mean
Lady,
we're not supposed to lie?
lady,
yo,
chill
but
the fuck
didn't
out.
she speak with her homegirl?
Chill,
Didn't she
man.
speak
God damn.
with Tory Lanez? Like,
Chill.
Lady.
she
You're
slept
lying
with
to me
Tory
right
Lanez
now by telling
but
me that you don't lie.
behind her friend's back. What do you mean? How can
Wow.
you
See,
have?
this is what
She
I'm talking
slept
about.
with Tory Lanez
Listen,
behind her friend back.
this is the hypocrisy that I'm
Like
talking about.
that's not hypocrisy. You sleep with
Wow.
your homegirl. You sleep with
Hypocrisy.
your homegirl, man. Your
Going
homegirl
to
gonna check
hell.
you.
You're
No,
going
hell no.
to
If somebody
hell.
sleep with your man, you not gonna check
Yeah,
him.
you going to hell. Straight up.
Someone sleep with your man, you not gonna check
Oh,
him.
no, listen, sir. Everybody,
Ma'am, if
listen.
God
someone
damn.
sleep
It's
with
a
your
human
man,
nature.
are you
Everybody
gonna check
lies.
him?
Let's keep it. Listen.
Ma'am,
Everybody
if
lies,
someone
sir.
sleep with your man, are you gonna check
Everybody
him?
lies.
Are you gonna check him for sleeping with your man, or you just gonna let
Let
it
me ask
go?
you a question. Listen, let me answer the
Answer that.
question. Okay. I'm gonna
Answer
answer
that.
that question.
Answer
I'm
that.
going to answer your question after you answer my question. Do
I
everybody lie,
answered one
sir?
of your questions already.
Yes
I
or
answered that already.
no? Answer
An-
my question. Do
I
everybody
can't speak
lie?
for
Yes or no?
everybody. I can't speak
Yes,
for everybody.
everybody lie.
No.
That's what it is.
Okay,
That's
well,
what
do
it
you
is.
lie? Have you ever lied, sir? Have you ever lied, sir?
No.
Ma'am, answer my question now. If somebody sleep with your man,
Have
are you going to check
you
them? Yes or no?
ever lied, sir?
Ma'am,
Have
if
you
someone
ever
sleep,
lied,
somebody
sir?
you dealing with, are you going to check them?
Can we like
No. Listen, the bullying tactics are not going to work on me. Answer the question. Have you ever
Ain't
lied,
nobody
sir?
Hold
bullying
on,
you.
guys.
I
Wait.
hear what
Let
he's
me say
Okay,
saying. I
yeah,
really
that's
something.
what
hear
the
what he's
fuck I
saying.
thought.
Guys, can y'all mute
Yeah.
up real
Anyway, I'm
quick?
going on mute. I'll go ahead and let
Alright.
y'all tell the
No,
rest of
don't
y'all lies.
worry.
I'm going on mute.
You're
Alright.
interesting.
Alright.
I'm just saying. I
Hold
can't hear
on.
what
Brandy
he's
is
saying.
on
There's a shouting
alcohol,
going
y'all.
on.
Alright.
My
So
And
God.
I'm
we all know
can
that
you
she
guys hear me?
lied. Yeah, Todd, hold on.
You
Let me
lying on me because you don't know if I drink alcohol. You don't know what the fuck I do. You're lying on me right now. And you know what that's
Well,
considered?
guys.
It's called
well,
slander. And you know what? You can
lady,
be civilly
lady,
responsible
lady,
for slander, sir.
Can I
lady.
Hold
come in
on,
and say
Sir,
something?
Trinity.
you do not know me, sir.
I'm
Trinity,
really
hold on
interested
one
in
second.
Sir,
getting
Mute
what
you
up,
you
do not
guys.
know
saying.
me. And
Can
I'm
I
going
come
to
in and
ask
say
you
something,
right
please?
Saying
now
just
to
the
stop
Guys,
conversation.
slandering me,
mute
sir.
up.
Thank you.
Can I
Mute
come in
up
and say
real
something?
quick.
Because I'm from Compton,
Todd,
California.
hold on.
I know how
Hold
this
on.
court system works.
Todd, hold
Thank
on
you.
1 second. Let
Thank
me
you.
Okay.
just say this real quick. So we all know. All right. So yes, I agree with Trinity. She should never have gotten shot, no matter what. No matter who shot her, should have never got shot. But she is a liar. She lied under oath. She told so many lies. How can we feel sorry for a woman who constantly telling lies? First of all, second of all, she was too drunk to even know who shot her. So for her to sit there and blame Tory Lanez was just crazy, because to me it sounds like her best friend shot her. All of the evidence pointed to her. But it seems like the court system just, for whatever reason, I don't know why, they just didn't want her to go down. They wanted to blame Tory Lanez.
Can
So
can that,
that's just my
can I say
opinion.
something?
Go ahead, you
I'm
can
from
say.
California. This is the most biased state in the entire United States. All right. I done been in a county jail, Los Angeles County before, and I done seen a lot of men come through there for bullshit ass domestic violence, right? I done seen dudes walk away from their women and the women call the police, make up a story and get convicted over it. That's how this state works. And people don't understand that. When you move to California, you think you want to come here, don't grab no woman from California, man. Don't bring no woman to California, man. Because I'm gonna tell you, they will convict you off a phone call. A phone call. Literally. She
Crazy.
can call the police. You ain't touched her. You ain't did nothing. There's witnesses around. She might have been the aggressor and attacking you. And you walked off. She'll call the police, make up a story, and they'll run with it. They won't interview the witnesses or nothing. That's how it works here in this state.
That's crazy.
So
Yeah.
I'm just telling you the real, man. I done been in the county jail. I done seen it. I'm gonna tell you a story. A dude came in there. He had a zipper in the middle of his head. He had stitches. We like, oh damn, what happened? Oh man, my girl was arguing with me. I didn't want to hear it, so I turned around and walked away. She hit him over the head with a fucking vase. Nigga said he woke up in jail
Wow,
and got convicted for it.
that's deep. What's that noise?
I don't know. That's not me. But I'm just telling you, the state of California is the most biased fucking state in the entire United States. When it
That
comes to
happens
men and women, they will
everywhere, bro.
convict you off a phone call, bro. All she got to
Yo,
do is call the police.
yo, you think that's only going on in California? It's not, okay? The fact of the matter is, it happens everywhere. You may think that it just happens over there, and that's cool. But the fact of the matter is, you're not that privileged. You need to be aware of your relationships and what you're getting involved with and who you're dealing with.
Hey, brother,
And
you ever been in you ever been in jail? So I'm telling you facts, bro. I've been in a
listen,
county jail. All right. Most of the
yeah,
men that go into
oh,
county
okay,
jail
yeah, okay,
is off
okay.
phone calls from
Yeah,
the woman.
I know what that looks like. Okay, I'm not about to turn around and go.
Are you from the
Okay,
UK?
I am.
Okay, I've been in the UK 8 times. It's
Right.
the same difference
So
there. So I know what you're saying.
yeah, so it's not here or there, right? It's really about, like, if you've ever been in a jail in Saudi Arabia, for example, that's nothing like the US, or it's nothing like the UK, right? Because their jails are totally different. So when someone turns around to me and says, "Oh, I've been in jail," I'm like, "What jail?" Because that's like taking a lollipop, in Iceland. If you're not sort of
Hmm.
completely If you don't really sort of understand a global status, then it's just here or there for you. It's like, oh, that's the hardest type of shit I've been through. No, but yo,
But that's not what I'm saying, bro. Like, I've been to the UK, right? The most diverse country in the world, right? Besides Canada, right? What I'm telling you about California is the top 6. Matter of fact, California revenue and what they make as far as the entire country is more than your country. We're above your country as far as the amount of money we make here. All right.
Okay. Because you got more people, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, California's a big state.
Look, yo, the demographics states it all. It's not.
What I'm trying to state is that I'm not trying to take it to the level that you're taking it. What I'm saying is, from a man that's seen it firsthand, that is biased in the state of California. What I'm telling you, if you're from the UK, if you meet a woman in California, say you move here, let's just say she ain't getting her way with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you walk off and she call the police. She can make up whatever story she want to make up. And I'm just telling you how biased it is.
I'm just saying
they will run with that story. Let's just hear me out.
Anywhere, bro. Anywhere.
Like, hear me out, bro. Look. Wow. I get that. I've been to the UK. I've been to Crystal Palace. I've been to Chelsea. I've been to Lancaster Gate. Okay. It's all on my YouTube.
No,
you check it out. Thai Traveler. I've been there. I dated a woman in the UK, bro.
And
the women in the UK to you, brother, are pretty bad too.
Whoever called the police first, whoever called the police first,
that's what I'm trying to tell them. They gonna run with that story. She's right. Whoever called, it ain't even whoever called the police first. If she calls the police,
or the man.
If the woman calls the police, your ass is going down for whatever story she said in the state of California.
Yeah.
Wait, real quick though. Let me just get to MOT. I want to see what he had to say. Hi, MOT.
Hey, how's it going? Real quick on the topic. I'm not gonna be up here long. Simple had an incompetent defense. The second part is the detectives didn't do a gunpowder analysis on every single person who was involved with this.
Right.
If they would have did a gunpowder analysis on every single person involved with this wouldn't even be a case. So you have to understand that prosecutors are trying to win cases. They will get your ass locked up for no reason, and they do not care.
Right.
And I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry.
Well, okay. Well, hold on, sir. I might be wrong, but actually, what they said was that there was gunpowder on her best friend. No, there was gunpowder on her friend, and also there was gunpowder on Tory Lanez.
Let's let one person talk, man.
Well, he's making statements. There was gunpowder on the best friend, and there was gunpowder on Tory Lanez.
Okay. All right. Wait. Let him finish.
Did they do the analysis on all three people?
No disrespect.
Did they do it? Well, I mean, apparently we read the same thing. So
she's real passionate. Don't worry about it, bro.
did they do the gunpowder analysis on all three people?
Okay, well that's a good point. No, I'm not sure if they did a gunpowder analysis on.
No. The answer is
well, I don't know.
Okay, the answer is no, they didn't. The second thing is there's no reason.
Just a minute ago, you said they didn't do the gunpowder analysis on anyone.
Talk, please. Can the man talk?
Well, he's not making accurate statements.
Wait, hold on.
He's not making just a minute ago.
Okay. All right. So here's the thing: they didn't do a gunpowder analysis on all three people. The second thing that happened, there's no reason to give somebody immunity in a case like this. You've already tipped the hand when you've already said that. So when the actual detective set up not doing the gunpowder analysis, the prosecutor says, I could get this dude locked up. That's pretty much what this is. And when you add that with people not taking the justice system seriously, man, shut the fuck up, man. Like, what the fuck? I'm fucking culturally
mad. Why do you have to get disrespectful about
it? Can you let the man talk?
What does that have to do with anything?
Can you let the man talk?
Why do you have to get disrespectful? If you're telling the truth, why do you have to be disrespectful?
Hey man, look.
Think about it.
The violent rates ain't high enough.
Use your brain.
I can tell you that much. All right, so this is what I'm saying.
Trinity is
Why
wild.
do you have to be
The,
disrespectful if you're telling the truth?
the actual
Trinity, let him finish, and
the
then you
actual
can.
judiciary, the
There's no
prosecutor's office.
reason for you to be disrespectful if you're telling the truth.
All right, Trinity, let him finish, and then you can
Just speak
reply.
the facts.
Right.
Okay, go ahead,
All right.
MLT.
So,
Okay.
so I'll try again. Okay. This is why the prosecutor's office, the detectives bureau, and the judiciary should be separate things because they all seem to work together here. I can guarantee you, if this person was white or had money, this shit wouldn't even have went this far. And that's the problem with the criminal justice system that people don't understand is you got to pay for a competent ass defense that can slice through this bullshit like a hot knife through butter. And if you leave it up to these people to treat you fairly, you will never get it.
That's
A
a really
competent
bad. Look, I like what you're
Tory Lanez
saying,
has
bro, but
money.
that's really
And see,
bad.
Tory
and see,
Lanez
that's
has
what I'm
money.
saying.
Yeah,
Exactly
that's
what
what
he
I'm
just
saying
said
too.
okay.
is
That's really
exactly what
bad.
I'm saying.
Tory Lanez
And,
has money.
and we all know that things happen. The same type of situation happens everywhere. I get the guy from the UK. What's your name, man?
Tory Lanez paid for a competent defense.
Okay, listen to what I'm saying.
My
He
In
name's
did not.
my
California,
name's
in
He did
California,
not have a public
a woman
defender.
can call the police and you can go to jail for it. She can make up
You said
whatever
that
story and
already,
they gonna
sir.
run with
You
it.
said that already, sir.
Okay, I get that.
We're talking
Yeah,
about
sir.
we're talking about people that have money. The only person that didn't
It
have
doesn't matter
money
if you have
is the
money. Look at
person
OJ.
that got
OJ had
immunity.
money, and this is
no.
the reason why this is
Well,
happening
not
in
according to
California because of
the last
OJ.
person who was talking.
Chill out.
Okay.
I mean, we can't
I
really
don't
hear
know.
Lord
you.
have
I mean,
mercy.
no, maybe I used to be a cop or something like that. So my
There's
analysis
nothing
kind
wrong
of
with
counts.
that. It's just
So,
Maybe you did.
so
But what does that have to do with
yeah,
anything? Cops
there's
lie
nothing
talking
wrong.
too,
about a
There's nothing
and lawyers
situation.
wrong.
lie too. So
Uh,
anyway,
Yeah, shout out to the cops.
all right.
like
What I'm
Lord
I
saying
have
was
is,
saying
mercy.
before,
what's
but
going on
Lord
here?
have mercy.
okay, hold on. 67 seconds ago, he just tried to convince us that they did not do a comprehensive gunpowder analysis, and I just told you that they did. And then when I
Okay.
said that yes, there was gunpowder on the best friend, and also there was gunpowder on Tory Lanez, he decided to add the fact that they didn't do a gunpowder analysis
They
on
didn't do it.
the
They didn't
victim,
do it,
and that's
ma'am.
fine. Hold on,
They
and
didn't
I
do it.
agree with that. But do you see the word? Hold on. Do
If
you
there's a
see the word
gunpowder
magic and the
analysis,
manipulation that's
listen.
going on here?
My whole thing
Okay.
is,
At
what was
the
his
end of
motive
okay,
Wait,
to
hold
excuse
on a
me,
even
second.
sir.
Hold on a
shoot at
second.
Megan Thee Stallion?
So,
Excuse
What
me,
was his
sir.
motive?
okay,
Wait,
Why?
okay.
all
Let
right,
me help you out with
so
this. Let me help
so
you out
That's
with
what
let
this.
I always
MLT
Okay.
say.
talk because
We
we
know
can't
why she got shot.
the audience can't hear with a whole bunch of
All
people
right.
talking. So let
All right. So
MLT go, and then you can reply. Go ahead, MLT.
here's the thing.
Thank
If they
you,
did a
Mother.
gunpowder analysis and there's gunpowder on all three people, there is no case. If the person is too drunk to remember what the fuck happened, there is
There
no
is a case
case.
because one
Right.
person got
There
shot
is
and
a
all
Oh,
three people didn't
yo,
get shot.
come
There is a
on,
No, he's
case.
not finished. Give him a second.
come
Go
on,
ahead,
Trinity.
MLT.
Come on,
all right.
chill for a
Okay.
second.
So all this stuff throws a lot of reasonable doubt into this situation. This case would have not went
True.
forward if this person was not having enough money to have a competent defense attorney. The person knows, like once you start
Troy
filling out this
has a lot
paperwork
of
and
money.
stuff.
Oh my lord.
Okay, so
Can we
I'm
let this
gonna
man finish, please? Can we let him
keep
finish?
going with this.
Merry
All right,
Christmas. Merry Christmas.
all right. So
Well,
when the paperwork is being
the
filled
truth of
out,
the
Oh
matter
my
is,
Oh
God,
you the
boy,
man.
here
words
we
that
Right,
matter
go.
to
Oh
you.
boy,
Merry
yo.
Christmas.
Go ahead, MLT, because we can't hear with too many people talking. Go ahead, MLT.
no, it's just one person talking. Oh, but
Oh my lord.
this
Yeah,
is the
thank you.
problem. It's just that when you start filling out this paperwork and going to court, they know who's representing you. If you
right,
have a
Mhm.
bullshit attorney who's representing you and they
right.
look these people up and the prosecutor look up all this shit, they can see that this person is a pushover. Hell, they probably even went to school together. You never
Right.
know.
Mhm.
This is why you have to pay for a competent defense because your life is on the line and those people are not there to protect you
Right,
at all.
Boom,
right.
So that's all I
boom,
got to say.
boom.
Thank you so much for having me on. You have a nice day, Melody.
Thank you for
Yo,
coming, MLT.
amazing,
Thanks.
amazing.
Let me hear from Jason. Hey, Jason.
How are you? How you doing today?
Good. Thanks for coming.
Nothing. I'm just listening to a live event and I'm just chilling.
Yeah. So, what's your take on all of this?
I think Tory should be free.
Right. Why you don't think he did it?
I don't know. You know, I think Megan Thee Stallion is a prick. You know, she's all about, you know.
Well, to Trinity's
Yeah.
defense, Trinity said she did.
What's
She is.
Trinity? Bring her back on. Where is she?
I don't know. She fell off because I muted her. I think she was mad because I muted her. But wait, I think she's back. Hold on. Is that her?
I like
Yes.
Trinity. She's really interesting.
Yeah. So Trinity was saying that everybody is blaming the victim. She's the one that got shot, you know, and everybody's saying, "Oh, Tory didn't do it. I don't like this girl, blah blah blah." But the fact of the matter is she got shot. That's what Trinity is trying to say. So what's your take on that?
Trinity, what? Trinity's was. I think Trinity's right about that situation. You know, she's right.
Okay.
What you fellas think? You guys think she's right?
No.
No.
And I'm gonna tell you why now. Because I grew up in Southside Compton Crip. These are the dudes that are responsible for killing Tupac, right? We all grew up in the hood, right?
Oh, of course. You guys killed Biggie too. Nah, I ain't gonna say a lot, but
all right, so listen. This is what I gotta say. This is what I gotta say. I done seen it where two females were scrapping. One was getting the best of the other, right? And the female would run in the house or run somewhere and grab a strap and shoot at the broad. I done seen it. So it's clear evident that we know that they were fighting. And when a witness said they were violently fighting, if you grew up in the hood, you know what that means, right? So if two chicks are fighting and one getting the best of the other one, somebody finna go grab a strap, a bat, a knife, or something. And that's just pretty much what happened.
Perception. You wasn't there. You don't know what happened. No, how you know?
What happened.
You trying to make a
I'm not
statement.
projecting that I knew what happened.
You're not an expert witness. You better get on up out of here with your goddamn expert
but
witness.
I'm an expert of the hood. That's for sure.
I mean, what we trying to make it? You trying to sway. You're trying to sway the thoughts of the minds of the people, and you wasn't there though. You wasn't there.
I was not there. I'm not there in this situation. I'm just saying.
So basically, listen.
Like you just all for what happened.
The truth of the matter. Here's the truth. Here's the truth. None of us was there.
What's the truth?
Okay, the truth is that none of us was there, and the only thing that we can go by is to decipher through the lies that they telling and the forensic evidence. That's the only goddamn truth we can go by.
What was his motive to shoot her anyway? What was his motive to shoot her?
No, you saying basically what happened, acting like you some kind of expert forensic science witness,
so
and you're not.
What was his motive to shoot her? What was his motive? None.
Right.
Okay, that's my point.
He had no motive to shoot her.
His motive was.
Just like two dudes fighting.
Do you hear what I'm saying?
Grab the strap.
Do you hear what I'm saying?
That's dead because they lost the fight.
Sir, that's my point. None of us know what the motive was, but we know somebody got shot. A human being got shot.
Come on, bro. Like the evidence was fighting. They were fighting violently.
You know they were fighting over Tory.
Getting the best of her friend, bro, and she went and grabbed the strap.
Okay, it sound like ain't factual evidence. At the end of the day, all we know for sure is that none of us was there. We're all speculating.
Did they both shoot Tory Lanez?
We're not speculating anything. We're giving our opinion.
What I'm not going to do is sit here and be brainwashed by your opinions. That's what I'm not going to do.
And you not giving me
why? You wanted me to hear you? You wanted me to hear you?
And I was
you don't want to hear me, but you wanted me to hear your raggedy ass opinions.
I'm telling you,
we don't want to hear me, but I had to listen to your goddamn perceptions.
We all grew up in the hood, right?
You don't know me. I don't know you.
You grew up in the hood,
just
though,
because you a hood ass nigga shooting bitches off the
all right. So you grew up in the hood, though, right?
Shit to do with me.
No, all right. Come on, calm down. Hold on.
All right. Listen, sir. You can take your Oakland, Compton, perceptions,
She
and
said
going
East
somewhere with
Oakland.
that.
She
Then
done
you
went
are
from north
you
to
are
south.
speculating, sir.
Goddamn, you don't even know what are you talking about? Oakland is up
Compton,
north. Oakland is up north.
Compton, East Oakland, West Side, LA. Hey, listen, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. You're still giving perceptions. You're trying to make us
I'm not
all
giving
believe a
perceptions.
story that you formulated in your mind, sir.
Why
You
am I
formulated, listen,
formulating something in my
tell me I'm
mind?
lying.
Did you grow up in the hood?
Because you wasn't there.
Did you grow up in the hood?
What the fuck you got? Listen, what the fuck you growing up in the hood got to do with you not being
I
there?
said, did you grow
Tell
up
me
in
right
the
now.
hood? Did you grow up in the hood?
You was not there,
So
sir.
you
You're
ain't
speculating,
okay. I didn't
sir.
have to be there. What the fuck are you talking about? You silly.
Okay.
You
But
silly.
you're trying to convince us
You
that what you're
silly. I'm not trying to
saying
convince
actually
anything.
happened. No, you're
I love
silly.
this.
No,
Yeah, you
you're
silly.
silly. And you're
Shut
trying
your
to
silly
motherfucking
ass up.
Good.
no.
That's good, Joe.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
You
Well, I
win, you
know
win, because I
Kelsey
got you
had
in the
more
rope.
than Meg.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Meg
What?
and Tory did. Kelsey had
Bronze
more
Bird in the
immunity
All I'm
house.
saying
Watch
is,
your mouth.
than
Bronze
Tory did.
Bird
all
in the
I'm saying
house.
is,
Watch your
if we
mouth.
grew up in the hood, we saw
Yeah.
two people scrap. If
You're
somebody got the
speculating. That's
best
all
of
you're
somebody,
saying.
somebody went and pulled
All
the
you
strap
saying
or
is that you
something else.
speculating. All
That's just
you
my
saying is
opinion.
that
It's
you
not
speculating because
speculation.
you wasn't there. That's all you
It's
saying.
just my opinion.
Opinion
Gotta get your
speculating is
passport,
the
bros.
same thing from your from your
Guys,
hood
let's not.
ass
Oh
perception.
my God! Please mute this woman.
This is
Please
why you
mute
gotta
her.
get your
Nah,
passport.
nah.
This is why you
Fellas,
gotta
Why
get
you
your
want to
let
mute
her
passport.
me?
talk. Let her
Wait
talk.
a
Let her
minute.
talk.
No, I love
No,
Trinity.
no.
I love Trinity. Trinity is
I
like this.
love
I love
Trinity
Trinity.
too. Trinity is a real woman.
I love it like this, yo. I
Hey,
love
my whole
Leave
Trinity.
thing
Trinity.
is,
Yo,
what I'm saying, if we all grew up in the hood
You want me to
and we
listen
Not
done
to
all of
seen
you?
us grew up
scraps,
in the
right?
hood.
We done seen people fight. There's no way in the world you can't say somebody done went and grabbed a
Okay,
bat
but
or
it
did
doesn't
something
mean that
because
all
That doesn't mean
scenarios and
all that doesn't mean
situations
that
end
always gonna
out
happen
and
though.
I
That's not
get
an
that. But
it
absolute.
my
does
whole
not
thing is,
mean
what
that
was his
all
motive to
situations
shoot
end
her?
up the
What was his
same.
motive to shoot her?
Because he was drunk, right?
We don't know because we was
yeah,
not there.
he probably
Okay,
was
I get
drunk.
that
That's a
point
fact. He
too.
probably was
But I'm
drunk.
just
He
saying, what
probably
was
was
his
drunk.
motive?
He didn't have a
Oh, you think
motive.
he was
He
drunk
was
though?
probably
Bro?
in his fifis.
Yeah, he probably was his fifi. That's a fact.
Nah, he
Niggas,
probably
But
yo,
I'm
said
yo,
smashing two
he
Hey,
bras.
yo,
But
see
you
what
What
I'm
kind of
see,
fight
saying
is
is,
this?
he
listen,
said,
this
wasn't
is
this
What is
alleged?
that? Come on,
manipulation.
Was
man.
Trying to manipulate
right,
our
right.
brains.
he
what?
I'm
told
not
Kelsey
smashing
to
two
suck
bras.
Meg.
I'm smashing them, bro.
Hey,
Word.
wasn't this allegedly like over like some type
Yo,
of
yo,
menage a
hold
trois
on.
over the two
Ain't,
relationships
Right.
between
yo, hold
him and
on.
the other
Yeah,
chick?
Yo, hold on.
right. He was with Kelsey
Ain't she like
first,
3 inches
and,
taller than that nigga?
and Megan slept with Tory
Hold on.
behind Kelsey's back.
Wait, I'm
Yo,
sorry, what?
ain't she like 5 inches taller than that nigga?
Megan slept
That
with
doesn't
Kelsey
matter.
behind
It don't matter.
Megan.
No.
Now you
Megan
see
slept
that
with Tory
No,
behind
It
discrimination?
don't
because
Now
matter.
Kelsey's
she's
you
a
back.
real
discriminating
stallion.
against
You know
One
what I'm
mic,
people,
one
saying?
mic, one
people
mic,
that's
one mic,
taller than
brother.
people.
One
Megan
mic,
Okay,
slept
brother.
with
all right.
Tory
One mic,
behind
one mic.
Kelsey's back. Megan and Kelsey were friends before anything. Megan slept
They were
with
sharing
Tory
dick.
behind
True.
Kelsey's back.
Or
Right.
was
Period.
she?
And that's the
And
motive.
Megan is the one who introduced them.
Right.
So my thing is, what was his motive to even, bro? If I'm smashing two bras, like I'm not gonna shoot either one of these bras if they
Because
fighting
he
each other
didn't
over
do
me.
it.
No, it's just that
God,
Megan
he
Thee
didn't
Stallion had
do
her
it.
forearms was flexing, and because she works out in the gym too much, and because she has a jawline, that's the reason she had to get shot like that. You know what I'm
You see
saying?
that
She's too
discrimination?
strong.
Now you
Yo,
She's
yo,
too,
discriminating on
hey,
Megan
strong
Thee
But
black
what I
Stallion
women.
hear,
might
That's
have
her
put that
she's
nigga
too,
in the
homegirl was like,
headlock,
she's
nigga.
too
what?
strong. She's too strong, man.
Her
That's why
homegirl,
she's
her,
called
Word up.
Megan Thee
well, her
Let me tell
Stallion.
y'all a
ex-best
Because a
story.
friend is
stallion, you know
Let me
what
5'8".
I'm
tell y'all
saying?
a story.
Hold
Let me
Hold
on,
on,
tell
I'm
hold on.
y'all a
not
Let
story.
done.
Trinity,
I'm not
hold on,
done,
Let
hold
me
on.
man.
Let
tell y'all
Trinity
a
I'm
tell the
not
story.
done,
story.
man. Come on, Trinity,
Nah,
hold on. Let me finish, man.
Let me tell
You
y'all.
know,
No, let me tell
she
y'all a
came
true
out the
story.
gym.
let
This what
Trinity
happened in
tell
my
the
Hold on,
real
story.
she
life
had
in
a
my
deep
real
voice. She
family.
had a deep voice on. You know what I'm saying? She was
Who the
like,
fuck
"Shut
is
up, little
listening?
nigga." And
See,
then
that's
once she said that,
discrimination against women with deep
no,
Yo, hold
no,
voices.
no,
on.
no, no, it's not. No, it's not.
Oh
You
my
don't know. You
God.
lying.
You
That's
taking
Hold
it
that's
on.
there?
Who the
slander.
fuck?
Excuse me. I'm
David,
sorry.
let
I'm
me tell
sorry.
you a real.
So hold
Let me
on.
tell
Wait.
you a
Hold
real
on. Hold on.
story.
Wait. Let me finish.
Now, from
So
my
allegedly,
no,
the clips that I got
no,
into,
because you
right?
sitting up
But
here
Trinity, you
speculating
don't
and
got
trying to.
forearms. You don't got forearms
Trinity.
like Mego the Stallion.
Trinity,
You understand
calm
what I'm
down,
saying? You
baby.
don't. Just calm down. Come on, you looking too good in
Okay,
the avatar. I don't want to
what
beef
you're
with you
doing
right
is
now.
discriminating against
But look,
strong black
Trinity,
women who
calm
go
no, I'm
down,
to the gym
not.
baby.
and work
Listen to
out.
No,
somebody.
that's a
Right?
Listen.
strong black woman. You understand what I'm saying? But that's not the point. Mego or
Okay, and
Mahan.
so basically
Listen.
what you're trying
Mahan
to
the
say is
style.
that it's okay to shoot
Mahan.
strong black women.
No, I'm
That's
not
not
saying
right.
that. No, that's not what
All
I'm
right,
saying.
well,
You
what
gotta
about the
listen.
black woman that
That's
just got
basically what
killed
you
by
were
the white
Listen to
dude?
me.
insinuating. That's not
Listen
right.
to me. Listen
Oh,
to
my
me.
God.
Yo, Todd,
Mahan,
Let him talk, boss.
Listen, Mahan the Stallion, right? Mahan the Stallion got a big ass forearms. You feel what I'm saying? So
Her
she's
name
strong.
is Megan Thee
Hold on,
Stallion.
stop.
You see how you trying to
Hold on,
demonize
stop.
that woman?
Let me talk.
Her name is Megan Thee Stallion.
Let me talk.
Hey Trinity, how old are you?
Hold on, yo, why y'all doing this? Hold on.
Yo,
She's
Todd,
strong.
let
me
her
talk.
talk.
Just let me get my
Okay,
shit
I
off.
got you.
Goddamn. So she's strong, right? She already mentioned that many times in songs. So what I'm saying is, Mahan,
Ain't nothing wrong with being strong as a
God
woman.
damn it.
You got a problem with
Trinity.
strong women?
Trinity,
let the
God
man
damn it,
talk.
man. God damn.
Hey, Trinity, let them talk because it sounds crazy in the
Ain't
chat.
Let me talk.
Well, you know, hold on, host. No disrespect to you, but it sounds like you're being biased, sweetheart.
I'm not
Oh
being
Sounds like
shit!
you're
biased.
being
Now
Just let
biased.
me
somebody being
talk.
biased.
Just
But
let me
when
talk,
I said
man.
it was biased in the court
Hold
system,
on.
you got a whole
One
bunch in
mic,
the room.
Goddamn,
one
Todd,
mic,
relax.
one mic.
Trinity,
Right.
relax.
Everybody,
Look,
one
hey,
mic.
everybody, chill out. I was
All right,
already
listen, all right,
speaking.
this is what we're going to do.
You ain't
Who's
gave me,
speaking,
you ain't gave
Brownsburg?
me my time to speak yet.
Hold on,
You've been
Trinity, you
speaking the
spoke.
whole time. I've been on this
All
shit.
right, hold up. Everybody, chill out.
Definitely been
Melody
speaking.
speaking.
You've been
Trinity,
telling
hold
lies
on.
the whole time I've been up here.
Guys,
You've
one
Yo,
been
mic,
telling lies and speculations the whole time I've been up here.
yo,
one
Girl, you
mic.
Trinity.
talking in
One
delusion.
mic. Yo, all y'all, both of
Yo,
y'all be quiet right now. Melody, go ahead.
everybody.
Delusions are my
Everybody
speaking
mute
facts.
up.
Trinity.
Trinity, mute up. Hold on. All right, so we're going to start. Who was that? That was Brownsburg?
I'm
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a
Yeah, that
mute.
was me.
Okay, I'm a mute after I say this. Listen,
Oh
I
my
will be
God,
fair
bro.
if you start
Oh
being
my
fair. Don't
lord.
let these niggas team up on me.
Yo,
I'll
hold
mute them.
on.
Nobody's
Come
going to
on,
team up
man.
on you. We're
Nobody's
going to
teaming
do,
up on you,
listen,
man.
we're going to do one at a time. Nobody attack nobody. Nobody team up on nobody. All right? So let's go with you. Go ahead and talk. You first.
All right, so what I was saying, Mahan the stallion, Mahan the big horse, was very strong. You know what I'm saying? She had just came out the gym,
Yo,
and so
Todd.
why are y'all doing this? So she just came out the gym. You know what I'm saying? She's very strong. You know, she just finished did her record and stuff like that, right? So Tory Lane's little short ass. You know what I'm saying? He feeling like he's a boss. He think he's big shit. So you know, he didn't want to admit that he was sharing dick with Mahan and the other chick. So you know, allegedly they basically had an argument in the car, and so you know that Mahan has some strong ass arms. She got forearms. You know what I'm saying? So it's very suspect out here. And so she tried to flex her big muscles on this little nigga. And so what happened is they got into a beef, and then automatically, you know, he got out of line. He started doing his Napoleon complex, and so he shot her. That's what happened. You know what I'm saying? It's
So
really
you
sad.
think, Brownsburg, do you think he shot her or do you think the friend shot her?
I plead the fifth.
Okay, you plead the fifth.
I can
Okay,
answer that question.
Nigga said this nigga said
Can
he
I
plead
speak
the
now?
fifth.
I want to go in
Melanie, can I
order.
speak now, Melanie?
This nigga said he plead the
Wait,
fifth.
hold on, guys. I want to go in order. I want
Yo,
Marty,
Todd, here's
Jason, please. I want Marty to go next because I want him to speak. He just came. Marty,
Hey, what's up? What's going on?
hi. What's going on?
Yeah, I just heard the news not too long ago. What do I think? I mean, I think it's just a bad look overall. I mean, we can always speculate on who did what. I mean, if we're just going to buy the evidence and what it seems like the women got into a fight and she probably shot off and Tory was like, "Nah, I got it," but he didn't know what he was biting on, and it just turned into something that he didn't really think it was gonna turn into.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's like on one end, if what happened actually did happen where they got into a fight between the two females,
Right.
it's like a catch-22
Right.
because she already said certain things like on I think it was Gail's TV show. She was like they never slept together, but it found out she actually slept with Tory. There was a relationship. So it's kind of like certain lies were told on that end on wax that you can't take back. So now it's basically you got to go to court and hold that poker face. And then the shorty, at the end of the day, if she was there and she knew who shot whoever, then there was no reason for her to take the fifth. Now, if she took the fifth, the reason why you take the fifth is because it would incriminate you by you telling what it is. That's why you take the fifth. So she probably had immunity. And at the same time, she probably didn't want to throw him under the bus. That's why she said, I know what happened, but I'm going to plead the fifth because that would incriminate me. And so it's basically it's a bad look overall. All this is going to do is just fuel more passports and fuel more animosity
Right.
between men and women. Because basically, as an artist, you got to look at it like this. I look at things on a business level. So, as an artist, her handlers are going to be like, all right, we got you out of that jam. But like 69, what's your career going to look like moving forward? Like, who's going to collab with you? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's basically like a lame duck in the water. Now, on Tory's side, depending on what his appeal looks like, he might get deported and he might be in jail for, with good time, 7 years. Who knows? So I just think it's a bad look overall. I don't think there's no direct winners. It's not like somebody's gonna throw a parade like, oh, he won. And I don't think somebody's gonna throw another parade like, oh, how you lost. I just think it's bad overall.
Right. And that's exactly what I was trying to say. Like with my homeboy Orlando Anderson, I grew up with him, right?
Yeah. He's fucked.
Yeah, he's screwed.
Yeah, he's
but
going to jail.
Just like my homeboy Orlando Anderson got jumped by Tupac and him, right? What did he do? What did he do? He went back and he shot Tupac. So if you got two people scrapping,
shout out to Orlando, dog. Shout out to Orlando. RP to him, man. RP. RP to Orlando.
I grew up with him my whole life. I'm still in the same neighborhood that he grew up in, bro.
I got families. I ain't gonna say nothing on it, but all right, I got you, fam.
So what I'm saying is, what happened? What were the results of getting jumped? You get what I'm saying? So if two people are fighting and one's getting the best of each other, and if we all grew up in the hood, I don't care how you can scream, what you can say, it ain't being biased. All I'm just saying, I'm speaking an opinion on the fact that when two motherfuckers are fighting in the hood,
he knows
somebody to go grab something to get an advantage.
Right. He knows.
Her friend was supposed to be 5 foot.
Jason,
5 foot.
Right.
Nah, obviously like Meg is getting the best of her, bro.
God damn,
the witness said.
Let him finish, Jason. Then you're next.
God
Go
damn.
ahead, Todd.
The witness said.
My bad.
The witness said that he saw the other girl go to the car and he saw what he thought was fireworks, which is crazy. This is why you can't take white people credibility. He saw fireworks. Nigga, you knew them were gunshots. She went to the car after getting her ass whooped. Grabbed the strap, shot at her. Didn't know how to shoot, because obviously it could have been worse. Thank God it wasn't. You know what I mean? And then when they grabbed the strap from her, they start scrapping again. Tory Lanez started shooting in the air, like, cut this shit out. Now, how many times we done been in the hood where niggas where the brawl or the fight got too bad and somebody shot in the air?
Of course.
My whole thing is, what was his motive to even shoot her? If I'm dicking down two women, why I'm gonna shoot the two women I'm dicking down?
And that's the story I wanted to tell you. I'll wait until Melanie call on me, but that's the story I wanted to tell you.
It's Jason and then it's you, all right? So yeah, Jason, go ahead and then we'll have Trinity.
No, what I was saying is Todd was right about the situation, about the cars and shit. In Cali and shit like that, but he's speaking facts. Go ahead, Trinity. My bad, sweetheart. You can talk what you guys say on it.
So number one, okay, what I was saying,
I'm pretty sure she's a lovely girl.
Oh my God, both of y'all be quiet, man.
Let her talk.
Yo, Jason, I got this, bro. I got it. Trinity, go ahead.
Bosworth helps me. So he's gonna help me moderate. Go ahead, Trinity.
So just based on what we know, we all know that we all wasn't there. Okay, they all could be lying as far as all we know. Okay, so let's just keep it real. My most thing about this, as far as our justice system, as far as we go, especially like you claim in the hood and how we be trying to figure out things, even in our own communities when shit going down, when we trying to put pieces together and shit like that. Sometimes we can get the fact that we don't like somebody, their lifestyle, or we already formulated an idea about them. We could overlook the fact that they have been victimized based on just the fact that we don't like them. And that's what I'm trying to say. It's not fair. And if we allow it to happen to one of our brothers or sisters, it could be you or me tomorrow. And that's what I'm trying to say to y'all. I'm not trying to sit up here and trying to protect Megan or Tory or nobody. I don't know who shot who. However, I know that young lady, she got shot. Somebody shot her ass. Okay, and I speculate she didn't shoot herself because I'm not going around shooting myself. So people just normally just don't go around shooting ourselves, okay, for attention. So what I would say is that for us just to automatically assume just because she's taller or stronger than Tory or her best friend don't mean the fact still remains that she still got shot. Yeah, she might have lied about not fucking him or whatever. I mean, but let's just keep it real. Come on, would you admit to fucking Tory Lanez, especially if you like 5 inches taller than him? It's like you set up, you know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of us be lying about shit because sometimes we embarrassed about shit, but at the same time, it does not take away from the fact that she still got shot. And at the end of the day, okay, he got convicted for whatever reason, rather they got the wrong person or rather it's her friend or whatever, who knows? But now I'm talking about speculation. This is what I think. Okay. And now let me give you my story. When you say, well, what would be the motive? I'm gonna tell you a personal story that happened in my life. This is a true story. Okay, it's a hood ass story, it's some fucked up shit, but it's true.
See,
I had a dude, right? He was pimping on. Okay, like I said, it's speculation.
Mhm.
I had a dude. He was pimping on two of my cousins. Can I finish?
Go ahead, Trinity.
He was pimping on two of my cousins. Sisters.
Go ahead,
He
finish,
was
Trinity.
pimping on
Todd,
one.
be quiet.
He was
man.
fucking on both.
Todd.
Well, I'm gonna have to start
No, I
driving.
told her to finish.
Todd, be quiet.
I wasn't
bro.
talking, bro.
You're
Todd.
talking now. Be quiet. Trinity's
Todd, let her-
talking,
let-
man.
let her
Jason,
talk,
I
boss.
got
And I
this.
said let her
Again,
talk and
Jason.
somebody else interjected.
Todd, be quiet. Trinity's talking.
Let
Go ahead,
her
Trinity.
talk.
Okay, so like I said, when you ask for a motive why a man would shoot two women that he's fucking, I have a personal story about this. This happened to me personally, okay? It was a dude, okay? A hood ass Bay Area pimp, okay? My cousins, they were two sisters, okay? He was pimping on one. He took them to the hotel. He was really trying to pimp on them both, but he was trying to like do it slick style. They started arguing in a hotel room in a raggedy ass Mo 6 or some shit like that, right? My first cousin, she was about to turn the trick, and then they start arguing. He got so frustrated because her little sister said, "Nah, that's why I'm fucking your nigga." He shot them both. He got so frustrated he killed them both and then murked himself. You know what I'm saying? So when you ask about a motive, I mean, sometimes motherfuckers don't need a motive. You know what I'm saying? When they frustrated, they angry, and they going for broke. They don't give a fuck, especially when there's drug and liquor involved. So, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that happened in this situation, but to answer your question, shit, sometimes you don't need a whole lot of motive. Sometimes motherfuckers just be shit. They going through shit. You never know what people going through. And they go for broke. Motherfuckers get, they be dealing with their shit. And I know that happens, okay? I done had so many people, man, and so like I said, anyway, moving forward past that, I'm just tired of people convicting people based on speculation. And the reason why I fought so hard, why I'm so quote unquote passionate, is who hurt you type shit. Yeah, because I'm tired of motherfuckers trying to convict people, especially black people, based on the fact that they just don't like you. They don't like your lifestyle. They don't like your sexuality. And so they will overlook you being a victim. It's a lot of black people out here that's been victimized and they get overlooked simply because somebody don't like them. And they think, oh, you must have did something to get shot. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to protect. I wasn't there. I don't know. I don't know what happened. But I just want to kind of fight against that because it happens to all of us. I done had too much death and carnage in my family, to not say nothing. And that's all I'm saying.
Now I'm going
I
on
What
agree.
up?
I
What up?
agree.
Thank you
What
for
up?
that,
What up?
Trinity.
What
Thank
up,
you for that.
Trinity?
But real
What
quick,
up,
I'm
Miss
going to read the
Mistress is
super chat.
talking real shit?
Hold on, I'm gonna read the super chat and then we'll move on to the next person. Thank you, Sir Tice, for the $20 super chat. He says, "Salute, Miss Melody. Salute to you,
Peace.
and thanks again for that $20 super chat." Sorry, I'm losing my voice, guys, but bear
You
with me.
good, mama.
But thank you so much for that super chat.
You
But
got you
let me
got a new guest on the panel if you want
Yeah, I got a new guest.
it.
Let me
Angela
see who
C.
that is.
Angela C.
Oh, Angie. Hi, Angie.
Hi.
What
Hi.
up,
Uh,
Miss?
What's your take on
I
this
think
situation?
I think Tory's innocent. I don't think he's guilty at all. Um, because according to the witness, he saw the female shoot the gun towards Megan, and then he said Tory jumped out. He jumps out the van and grabs it and starts shooting everywhere or shooting in the air. I think Tory did that to empty it because he realized the fight was escalating to something else, and he didn't want to, you know what I'm saying, see Kelsey shoot Megan. Like it doesn't make any sense for him to jump off the van and then shoot at Megan also. I feel like if he wanted to shoot Megan, then he would have been the main person from the get-go to grab the gun, but he didn't. Kelsey did. I mean, it doesn't make any sense for him to even want to shoot her. So I mean, if you listen to the story, it's common sense that the girl was the one who started shooting at her. Maybe um, Megan was getting the best of her. We don't know what was going on for her to run back to the car to grab the gun. But clearly, if you listen to the story, he was shooting it in the air. Maybe he was drunk and he was swinging it. We don't know, but he was doing it to empty it so that she wouldn't, like so that Kelsey wouldn't keep shooting at Megan. I think that's what had happened, and maybe it's a possibility he was swinging it around and it shot her foot or grazed her or whatever it is. But I don't think he was trying to kill her. 'Cause I feel like if he wanted to kill her, he just would have aimed at her upper body and just shot her, like just bam, 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 bam. But that's not what had happened at
Right.
all.
But that's what I'm saying.
I
If
agree
if,
with
if
that.
you seen brawls in the hood,
Right,
somebody gonna pull out a pistol and shoot in the air, bro. That's
right.
what I'm
That's a
saying.
fact. That's a fact. That's a fact, Ted.
Hmm.
That's a
You know,
fact.
I'm
You
not
know
sitting
how
here
nigga,
trying to be
yo Ted,
biased by
yo
anything.
Ted,
I'm just
yo
saying,
Ted. Real talk, Ted. You know how them niggas in the east and the west is. That's
right?
how it
So
is.
it's like
Same
niggas
shit.
gonna shoot in the air to
Real
break it
talk.
up, right? Like when you hear
Right,
pops,
right.
everybody scatter, right?
Facts, facts.
So I think that's what he did. That's why it was gunpowder residue on him. It wasn't a lot, but and then they said the what was it? The ring cam caught 5 shots. They might have just caught them 5 shots. It might not have
Word.
caught the other shots when he was shooting in the air. I mean, them
I
bras is
Yeah,
obviously
yeah, yeah.
going at
I
it, man.
think
And come on, man. We seen World Star. We
mhm.
seen videos of bras scrapping over dudes.
Of course, of course.
So it's like, come on, man. They obviously it was a love triangle, man. That's just pretty much what it was. It was a love
I
triangle.
gunshot that Kelsey did, I think that's the one that grazed her foot. And I don't think that she was shot in her foot because if she was, she would have been hopping on one leg. When
She
I seen
was.
her,
It
hey,
shows it.
she wasn't really
Yeah,
hopping like that.
they
No, she
definitely
was
saw that
shot in the
shit.
foot.
Yeah, she was shot. Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that shit. Insane too.
No, but she was walking again. What within the same month she was
And then she
supposedly
did
hopping.
another
Because the
show.
bullet didn't fully penetrate her foot. It was fragments. So the bullet must hit the ground and the
Right,
shrapnel hit her
right.
foot.
But
So
I
she
think
was hobbling.
right. I think the gunshot that Kelsey did. I think she's the one that had caused that. And then
Hmm.
I think Tory was the one who just probably let it all loose in the air, trying to
Right.
stop her from shooting her any further. That's what I think. I think Kelsey is the one that had caused that. I don't think it was Tory.
I agree with
I believe
you
you on that
the
one.
most
That's
on the
100%.
panel, Angie. I think that Kelsey also did that.
Hmm.
That's the story
Wait,
that's
wait, 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 wait. There was two people in that shit. Oh,
3,
only him?
actually. It
Three?
was 3 of them.
Oh shit! I thought it was on that nigga only.
Nah, it was
Jesus
3 people. It was
Christ.
the bodyguard, Tory,
Wow!
and Meg,
Wow!
and matter of fact, 4. My bad. So it was the
Four!
bodyguard, Meg, and
Wow!
her friend and Tory.
Oh shit! I thought it was this only this.
No,
Wow.
Did you
go
see the
with me.
video, bro?
Nah, I ain't seen no fucking video. I thought
Well, look,
no. What happened? What
go
happened?
ahead.
What happened? Hold on. What happened was that I thought it was him that was shooting her. Listen, guys, the news was telling it was him that was shooting her in the foot. For real.
Can we play
They
the
were saying,
video for fair
they were
And you
use?
in
saying,
the
yo,
UK,
they were
man, I
like,
seen that shit live, bro, when they called him out the car because I thought it was another
what?
LA high speed
Oh
chase.
my
Can we
god!
play
Oh
the
my
video for
god!
fair
They
use?
said,
Jason,
yo,
Man.
what
they
is
said,
Wait,
Jason?
yo,
hold
they
on,
said it
hold
was
on.
him. They
Jason,
were
stop
saying,
Jason,
yelling.
why are you yelling,
Jason,
man?
Jason,
no,
you're
no,
yelling
they
over.
were saying it was him.
You're
It
yelling
was him.
over the host, though. You can't yell over the host. When the host talks,
My
Relax,
bad,
man.
my
you
bad.
hear
I'm
quiet.
sorry. I'm
You
so
still doing
sorry.
it
I was.
now, bro. Just
Can you
relax.
Sweet Melody?
Yes,
Can we play the video for fair use?
there's 10 people on the panel. I can try, but
I don't
it's
know,
10
bro.
people already. I don't know if I can do it.
And
But
then they might copyright. I don't know.
Nah,
I don't know,
it's
man.
all cool. I understand now. It's cool.
so let me just hear from Chef Disaster because I haven't heard from him, and then Killer Swag.
All right. Yeah, no, I definitely think that Kelsey did it too. I mean, from my first account of the incident was they was at one of the Kardashians' house in the pool, and you could clearly see there was tension in the air from that. Now, I don't know who was jealous that he was in the pool with the Kardashian chick, but that's why they got up out of there apparently or something like that. So it definitely was a love triangle. Definitely was some jealousy. And when he exposed that he was sleeping with Megan, that's what sparked it off. I mean, if
Right.
people go for the person that got shot, but like truthfully, when you get shot, you did something to somebody. Like
Right.
you ain't like people don't just go shoot innocent people. You get shot most of the time because you did something to somebody, and that's the
Right.
bottom line.
Right. And that's pretty much what I'm saying overall. Like we all from the hood. We know
I have
when
to
people getting
agree
the
to
scraps.
disagree because I didn't have some things
Yeah.
happen that I didn't
All
deserve,
right.
and
So you lost. My bad.
everybody
Go ahead, sweetie.
everybody that had something happen to them, it don't mean that they necessarily, that's that you really what's that called? It's called dehumanization. It's
Right.
like
No,
basically
no, it's
saying that
not,
you
man.
deserve.
Yes, it does.
No,
It's
no, it's not. No, it's
demonetization, nigga. Chef.
no, it's not.
Yes, it
Come on,
is.
let her finish. Let her
No,
finish.
That's what I'm saying. Let her finish. Dog.
Sometimes,
Fuck, man.
you know what I'm saying.
Let her
Go ahead,
finish.
sweetheart.
Sometimes,
That's
Go
what you
ahead.
took.
Go ahead.
Can you be quiet so she can do it? God damn.
like I said, you said if you get shot, you deserve it. So that means if a cop comes shoot you because
I
they
didn't
said,
say you deserve it.
you
I mean, I
remind,
Chef,
think
Chef,
Just
you
Chef,
did
hold
Chef.
something to
on,
Let
somebody.
hold on.
her.
And
no,
then let
hold,
her
Just,
hold
finish,
on,
Yo,
right?
hold on,
yo,
He making statements that I didn't say to him.
Chef,
No.
hold on, bro.
I want
Okay,
to let her
can
finish.
Trini?
wait a
Even if you
minute.
don't
All right,
know
hold
the
on,
story.
Hold on, no
Let her finish,
Jason,
Megan,
be
bro.
let
Like let her
quiet.
finish
her
saying
Ty,
talk.
her
yo,
what
I
she got
got
to say.
this. Yo, both of y'all, chill out. I got this.
No
Trinity,
disrespect, brother.
yo,
No
Trinity.
disrespect, brother. No disrespect. Hold on, no disrespect, brother. But you literally just said that you said if you get shot, you don't know nobody gets shot for no reason. That's literally what you
I
just
said you
said.
did. I
That's
said a
literally
lot
what
of
you
the
just said,
times
bro.
when you get shot, you did something to somebody. People just don't shoot innocent people. Now,
Oh, oh,
where's the forceness in that? And stop dick riding.
okay.
Where's
Whoa,
the
whoa,
forceness
whoa,
in
whoa,
that?
hold
Okay,
on,
so
hold
that's
on, hold
Come
on.
on, man. You gonna sit up
Okay,
here and say,
okay.
"Oh, I
So
literally
you
I'm
know
just
what,
said that."
responding to that.
Chef? All right, all
Hold
right.
on. So I'm responding. Hold on. So it's okay for me to respond to that, right? Though, is it
Go
okay for me to
ahead,
Yes,
go.
respond to that?
let
Trinity,
Trinity
go
You made
ahead.
respond.
You
that
got it.
statement, and I'm telling you that. And so
You
what I'm
about to
trying to
cherry
tell you
pick?
is
Chef,
that
You
Chef
about to
no.
disaster.
cherry
Wait,
pick
hold
your
on,
one
hold
Um,
on.
issue?
Let her
Yo,
talk.
Hold on.
hold
Let her
on.
respond, Chef.
I'm not
Let's do
cherry
this.
picking.
Trinity, go
You are
ahead.
cherry
I'm not
Hold
picking.
on,
You
cherry
about to say
picking.
you.
is
You
my, can y'all hear me? Yo, look, listen, this is
Yeah.
how we gonna do this. Trinity, go ahead and say what you gotta say.
I'm not
Chef,
cherry picking. Listen,
disaster, then you
listen. I'm gonna
respond
be honest.
afterwards.
Listen, bro. I don't have nothing against you. I don't have nothing against you. I don't even know you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not like, I'm sure you're a respectable person. I'm just trying to, give you my opinion. Just like you just gave your opinion. But I do feel like, you know, um, I have to say something about that because that's dehumanization. When you say that, okay, if you get shot, for more than likely you did something to get shot, and that's not right because sometimes shit just happens, and if you automatically dehumanize a person because you don't like the way they look, because of their religion, because they wearing a hijab on their head, maybe because they gay, maybe because they black, maybe because what they short, maybe whatever it is, the reason why you want to ignore that they're a victim, it's like you would ignore any other facts. And that's what I'm here to speak out against, because we do that to each other all the time. That's genocide, bro. No disrespect to you. You know what I'm saying? But it's statements like that puts it in the minds of people that certain people deserves to be victims and other people don't. And that's not right, Mike. You know what I'm saying? It's not right.
Right.
That's all.
Chef, you want to just respond? Disaster?
You want to respond? Oh, I muted him. I don't know if he. You can unmute yourself.
Oh, yeah, nah, we talking about the facts here. I'm not speculating. I'm talking about the case that we talking about now. When she did something to somebody got at her. That something was sleeping with Tory Lane. I'm not talking about people in general getting shot for no reason. And then you're gonna cherry pick and say sometimes things happen to people for no reason. Of course that's the way of the world. Innocent people be hit by innocent bystanders. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people that actually, when you go rob somebody and the people get back at you, that's what's gonna happen.
Right.
I'm not
Okay, but let's keep it real, bro. Let's keep it real, bro.
I'm not
Let's keep
dehumanizing
it real, bro.
nobody. I'm
Let's keep it
speaking the
real, bro.
fact.
Okay, let's keep it real though. In the contents that we talking about right now, right? In this particular context, we know that you're making a statement that's based on, okay, somehow. Okay, I'm not saying that you said this, but it's insinuated that somehow Megan Thee Stallion deserved to be shot. That's basically what you're saying, insinuating. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. So we do this to black people. Hold on, brother. Listen, what I'm trying to say is, listen, what I'm trying to say is this.
I like Megan.
Okay. You said what you said, and it's okay what you said, and I understand sometimes we make statements and we don't know what we.
I didn't say she deserved to be shot.
Listen, there's been.
And you're not going to put that on me.
Sir.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
Okay, there's a lot of things. Listen, there's a lot of. Sir, you don't have to overtalk me. If what you saying has validate, you know what I'm saying? If what you saying has.
Wait,
yo,
Disaster,
hold on,
the
please.
audience can't hear down there.
Trinity, finish your point, and then Disaster. Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead, Trinity.
So like I said, basically in the content that you're making is basically what you're insinuating. I'm not saying that you insinuated it, but this is how I took it. I'm not gonna say everybody else took it this way, but I just want to say my piece on it. The way that you said it, you said, well, clearly she got shot because somebody trying to get at her because clearly she did something. So that's insinuating that Megan Thee Stallion got shot because somehow she did something behind the scenes or in front of our face, whether we know it about. Don't nobody need to have no compassion for her or look deeper into the situation, because somehow, some way she deserved to be shot. And let me tell you something. There is a term in the law enforcement community. I don't know if y'all heard of it. It's called no humans involved. That's where all these prostitutes were getting murdered and drug dealers are getting murdered, and they will not put money or investigate in the situation because they basically, it's like a fancy way of saying they chose the life they live in. And if we're gonna say that we're American, if we're gonna say that we're Americans, okay, then we have to care about all Americans. Okay, it don't matter what lifestyle you are, it don't matter what color, what gender, what race, what sexuality, and or what religion you are. At the end of the day, a right is a right and a wrong is a wrong. But when you make statements like that, what you're putting in the minds of the community is that certain people deserve justice and other people don't, depending on how you feel about them. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to come at you. I'm not trying to say you wrong or nothing like that. Even though I made that statement, I said you wrong, whatever. But I'm not trying to make do that. I'm just trying to get you to see, maybe kind of identify with what I'm thinking. That's all. Do you feel what I'm saying, bro?
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
That's all.
And dehumanizing.
Yo,
That's
chef,
wrong. What up,
no
my
beef,
dude?
brother. Yo,
I
chef,
ain't
no
beef.
beef, brother.
I'm
No
not
beef.
beefing. What are you talking about?
No, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
What? What are you saying? I'm not beefing.
You don't know what's going on. Go ahead, Disaster.
All right,
Alright,
Disaster,
so
go for a few minutes, and then
And
I'm
then
gonna go to GMT. Okay?
yeah.
yeah, no problem, no problem. I'm saying I'm not dehumanizing her. What I'm saying is she wasn't just sitting there innocently and got shot. And for 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 me to say, oh, I gotta have empathy for her because she got shot. No, I don't. That's just like anybody else who gets shot. You put yourself in situations and something happens to you, that you putting yourself in that situation. She's not innocent here. We all know that she sat up on Gail and said she didn't sleep with the person. She lied. Okay? Just based off of that alone, she's at fault in this situation. Now, if she would
Okay,
just
so
got
because she denied sleeping with somebody, does she deserve to get shot, sir? That's what you're
no,
saying, sir? I mean,
why
what are you saying,
why
sir?
you gotta be? You see, the dehumanizing is you.
No, I'm
Who said
asking. No,
deserve?
listen. No,
Who said
no,
deserve?
I'm no. Okay, listen. I'm just
Right?
trying.
I
I'm
never said
trying to get you to
deserve.
clarify your words.
And I'm trying to get you to clarify your words. You can't
You
use words like deserve when I
okay?
didn't
You
say
okay?
that.
Okay. Let me say what you just. Okay. Let me tell you what I heard you say. Okay. Now, whether you said it or not, I don't know. This is what I heard you say. You said that she sat on Gail and said that she denied sleeping with the man, and so therefore, in some adverse universe karma, she got shot because of it. That's what I heard you say. Is that
No,
not
that
what you?
shows
Is that
her
not what you meant?
character. That shows her character. I'm not gonna be empathetic to someone who already lied. Understand what I'm saying? You understand
Okay,
that?
but okay,
You want me
I
to be
understand.
empathetic
No, I
to
do
someone who
understand
got
what you're
shot
saying,
and she's already a liar?
sir.
Hold on, I got a
Sir,
question to
I'm not
ask about
telling you
that
to be
whole lion
empathetic to
part.
nobody, but what I'm telling you is that compassion. Listen, we all lie. Like that's why I had to go through everybody on the panel. And ask you, have you ever lied? We've all lied, and if you tell me you never lied in your life, you know you lying. So that's the first lie you told me. But what I'm trying to say is this:
But
just because somebody lied about one thing does not make them less of a victim or less. You know what I'm saying?
man,
Doesn't make them
man, white lies,
I don't know.
white lies,
undeserving of
man.
Chef,
justice.
wait. Everybody, hold on, because we have someone else on the panel. I want to hear from
Grandmaster.
Grandmaster Troll. Hi, GMT.
How you doing? How you doing?
Good.
You know, well, just to talk about the lion part, I mean, we all lie. So for him to say he's not going to be empathetic to somebody who's lied, well, he can't be empathetic to anybody who has lied. So, but this is just another test
That's
that
everybody then.
when you grow up as a black man and you're dealing with the criminal courts, they are looking to convict people because the prosecutor, that's how they make their money. Judges, that's how they make their money. The prisons, that's how they make their money by trying you, convicting you. And black men, we know we're number one for that. So when we go about life, we got to do things that don't put us in those situations. And Tory, for whatever reason, he didn't walk away from the situation. He didn't film what was happening. So he couldn't show what had happened. And now he finds himself in the predicament that he's in because he didn't use his head.
Well, that's exactly what I was saying were if you grew up around certain areas and you've seen certain things that you can honestly identify what's going on and, like you said, walk away from the situation. He clearly could have stayed at Kylie Jenner's house or whatever. He could have stayed there. He didn't have to get in the car with them. Matter of fact, they had left. She came back, asked him to come with him. So he could have completely avoided that situation. I agree with that.
I would just like to add, like,
And
um,
let me further upon
Wait,
let me further
Trinity,
expand upon
yeah,
my point.
Marty did. Hold on. Wait,
For
Trinity,
instance,
Hold on,
wait.
let
hold on.
wait.
Let
Come
me
Hold on,
on,
Marty.
hey, come
Let
on, come
let
on.
Marty talk. Let
phone
Marty
call,
Relax.
phone
talk.
call.
Marty haven't spoke.
He
So
haven't
let him.
spoke. You got let
let
Marty
me
have the
just
floor.
get
Go ahead, Marty.
Now, I would just like to add, like, this whole scenario. Like, I've had so many threesomes and foursomes. When I tell my people overseas, like, hey, what's the news of the week? Oh yeah, this guy, he's going to jail. Why is he going to jail? Oh, because he had sex with these two girls. They're like, so it just shows you how um important sex is over here as opposed to the rest of the world. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, two girls, three girls, everybody's having a good time. It's not this jealousy, and these people are way past 25. And then, I also look at things like, you stood on WAP, and I'm a city girl. So this is like the image you portrayed. But now when you step in court, now it's like, no, let's not talk about that, but let's rhyme about it. So I'm just saying, like, this just looks, to me, it just all looks ridiculous to me, because at the end of the day, a dude was tossing up two chicks at the same time, and people just didn't know how to handle being in that mixture. Whereas I've never, listen, like, in all my exploits and good times overseas, I've never had to worry about uh, any sort of violence popping off because something that happened between three people, me and two girls or three girls. And the fact that it's gone to the point where it's like national news and somebody actually got injured, it just shows me how ridiculous and how smart I am by moving the way I'm moving. And I'm just putting it out there, take that for what you will.
Thank you, Marty.
okay. Let me further expound further expound upon my point.
Who was next?
For
Who was
instance,
next? Somebody was
any
next. Who
one
was
of
next?
Trinity next, sir.
Hold on, Blue. You was
Let's go
next,
with
but
this
let me
nigga,
hear
man.
what Trinity got to say, and then Blue, you can go next. Go ahead, Trinity.
okay, for instance, right? We know that what GMT just said, what he said was absolutely right. We know that the black man they've been raging war on the black man. They trying to murk you. Okay, they trying to get y'all in prison. They trying to make you the face of grape and pedophilia and everything else. Okay, and it is what the fuck it is. We all see this shit, and we'd be lying if we act like we don't see it, right? My thing is this: let's say I was sucking on some white dick or whatever, and I just didn't like you because you a black man. And no matter, you might not be good. You might be a cheater. Let's say you cheat on your wife, but because you cheat on your wife, now if you in a murder case, I say, oh, he a black man. Clearly, he did it. That's wrong. It's wrong for me to ignore the facts of the case just because I don't like you, just because I don't suck your dick, just because you dating a white woman, just because you doing it. How many times y'all done seen divestors do? I be everywhere. The divestors, they'll blame you for anything just because you black. If you dated a white woman one time in your fucking life and they put you on some rape charges, you automatically guilty. Is that fair to you? No, it's not
It's
fair.
not. It's not.
People will blame you and charge you for anything just because they don't like your lifestyle. That's all I'm trying to say. Like I said, none of us was there in that shooting. Like I said, I don't know who shot who. Hell. However, what I do see is black genocide. And what I see mostly is we do it to each other. We was sat up there and just because another black person is not fitting in our standard of appropriate quote unquote behavior, we're willing to watch them go in the guillotine just because we don't like them. That's all I'm saying. And that's the only reason why I came up here. It's for us to just think about that shit.
Can I say something towards that?
You.
Can I say something towards that?
Yeah, Todd, you go. Do you mind him going blue?
He said he passed.
Yeah, I passed. Go ahead, I'm good.
I mean, she's absolutely right, man. We destroy ourselves, man. Like we don't uplift each other. We don't pay attention to each other. We don't have unity. We don't have love for each other. And for what? Why? What is the purpose? What is the reason of not wanting to have what I grew up with? My parents been together 60 years this January. Their anniversary coming up. You know, I take care of my elderly parents. My dad is 86. My mom is 79. You know, my dad's birthday is actually on Christmas. And I grew up in a household where I had my family. You know, my sisters are way older than me. My brother is way older than me. You know, the silent generation and the boomers are the only ones that created the millennials, the Generation Y, and the Generation X. These are the only generation that created the generation that we have now. All right. So it's like I grew up in that Family Matters type home. You know what I mean? That Bill Cosby type home. I grew up in all that. Everybody come over here for Christmas and Thanksgiving and all the holidays and everything. And I just feel like we as a community, when it comes to Black people, we waste so much time that we're not going to get back. And it's going to be too late, you know? So I agree with Trinity. Like we're just dehumanizing each other for what? What is the purpose? And this whole situation with the Tory Lanez and everything, I mean, it's evident, dude, that he cared about both women. He didn't like seeing them fighting like that. Like any Black man don't like seeing two Black women fight, period. And that's just facts. We don't like seeing two women fight. And we'll do whatever we can to break up that fight. And I just feel like the man shot the gun in the air just because the ring cam caught 5 shots. We don't know which 5 shots it was because the witness obviously said that the woman went back to the car and he saw what he appeared, it was fireworks. And then he saw the shorter dude shooting in the air because obviously the fight wasn't over. You know what I mean? So it's like, at the end of the day, we can speculate, we can think what we want to think, but at the end of the day, them women were fighting over one penis. And if you from the hood, and I say it all the time, we know what that leads to. Period. So, you know, I'm not here to project what I think or anything like that. I'm just purely going off the evidence. The evidence clearly shows 2 women was fighting over dick. And regardless if the guy is short, and I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to tell all you niggas this, if you over 6 foot, a short nigga will steal your bitch just as well as a fat nigga. So don't think because you tall and you got it like this, don't think your woman won't go sleep with no nigga way shorter than the man that you dealing with. She will.
All right, so my thing is this, bro. Like, I hear all this community talk, and I'm not trying to be a pessimist, but like at the end of the day, it's just showing sexual indiscipline. I know that's like a messed up word to say, but it's like, yo, at the end of the day, a lot of dudes pop the gums and sit up there and talk about I could deal with 2 bitches and 3 bitches and 4 bitches. No, you can't, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like, let's really put the map on the table. Tory Lanez could not handle dealing with two women. You understand? They were supposedly friends and all this other stuff. I mean, I'm not surprised by it. It just shows you the lust nature of this environment. A lot of people act like complete children and animals. You understand what I'm saying? So this type of case to me is just like, well, bro, you screwed up on your pimping, player. It doesn't matter the fact. It matter that he's short, tall, and all this other stuff. That heightism thing needs to go out the window. I don't care.
Right.
Because I've been seen people who's short or tall get women. So I'm not gonna even blame it on the heightism thing. I don't care.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So my thing is, at the end of the day, the Tory Lanez case and the, Megan Thee Stallion. I was joking earlier, but on the real. A lot of these situations that become deadly is because the man's indisciplined on how he deals with women. And
Right.
even dealing with one woman, he might not know how to deal with her. So imagine if two women is coming along, he's gonna lose his mind. And he's not gonna be able he's not gonna know how to deal with those women in general. Because the one woman he's dealing with is a handful. Now imagine the next one. That's something you can't even hold the weight on. So I'm not like, honestly, I heard the story. I mean, I kind of chuckled at it. It's bad that I do, but I kind of chuckled at it because I'm just like, this just proves the point. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you brothers talk about you got game. You don't got game, bro. Put that controller down, okay? So, look, all I can say is this should be a lesson in many factions of the form. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm like ill will when it comes to the evidence. I did see the video. I did, right? So, look, all I'm going to say is like this, man. Its terms is the community and all this other stuff. I hear too many. I hear two sides of the story. I don't try to hear the women's side of the story, and I'm talking about the ones that talk shit towards the black men because their minds is made up. So who am I to convince them in anything? You understand what I'm saying? They're gonna have a negative view towards us, and I said, okay, well, I don't care what you think. And Melody has been in a lot of tongue lashings I've had towards the so-called divestors. I said, y'all talk all that shit. Where's that gun, you guys, so you can shoot every black man you see since you feel that way? And then they clam up. They be like, what? Bronsberg, you're crazy. I said, if you have that much vitriol, how come you don't sit up there and do it then? You know what I'm saying? But I don't try to relay my message to them. I try to relate my message to the anti-black men, black males. Because their rhetoric is to sit up there and say, they take this evidence, you see, black men is killing black women and all this other stuff. And then it starts to become a whole entire gender war for what? Over some random nigga that couldn't control two women at the time? Like, I don't, all I'm saying... All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, this can boil down.
And more
this.
importantly,
Wait, let me finish. No, wait. I'm almost done.
let me
Trinity, I'm almost done. So all I'm gonna say is, it just reminds me about how, people need to understand the dynamics of relationships or dealing with the opposite sex sexually in general. That's all I'm gonna say, because that should be the lesson that dudes learn from this situation at the core of it. You got it.
All right, Trinity.
And more importantly, let me take y'all back to A Time to Kill, right? Now, of course, people going to take this. This is why it really hurt my heart, because everybody want to make it about Megan Thee Stallion's sexuality and why she deserved to get shot. But what if it was a little white girl that got shot in her foot, a fragment that when you bust shots in the air, the bullets don't have no name. It's not discriminatory. Okay, you could have shot that bullet, and that bullet could have ricocheted off a goddamn pole and went in somebody's house and shot a little kid, and a little kid could have died. It'd have been a whole different fucking story. Yeah, and nobody's thinking about that type of shit. That bullet could have went any goddamn where.
I'm sorry
You know
about
what
my
I'm saying?
background.
Think about
They
that,
shooting
and
off
this shit would have been
Disneyland
a
fireworks.
Now you good, Ted. You good.
and the shit would have went. Anyway, and the shit would have went a whole another different way. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like, listen, we have to have a little bit more compassion against people. At the end of the day, y'all so busy blaming Megan's sexuality and saying, oh, she deserved to get shot somehow, some way, because she pimping niggas or whatever the fuck. But anybody could, that bullet didn't have no name on it. Yeah, you could aim at somebody. Listen, I know plenty of people that aim a gun. It don't mean that bullet gonna go where that where you directing it to go. So,
Hey,
like I
Trinity.
said, we have to be careful.
We understand that, but what the facts of the case is, them two girls was fighting over dick, and it led to some gunfire. So I get what you're saying as far as that, but the fact of the matter is,
Okay,
it's just like what the
okay,
previous
yeah,
guy said.
okay, yeah, but I'm talking about the bigger
Them two
picture
women was
here.
fighting.
That's
They
what
was
I'm
fighting.
talking. Yeah, we know. Listen, what I'm saying is that Tory Lanez is convicted. Okay, rather you believe he shot her or not, we all got our own speculations. Okay, I'm gonna keep my opinions to myself. However, we know as Black people, we are in a very precarious situation. And if we don't use emotional intelligence in each situation, we can find ourselves in some very dangerous situations.
Right.
And that's all I'm trying to get y'all to think about. Like
And that's what I'm
GMT
saying.
just he
Like,
came up here and
That's
said,
fact.
Black
all I'm
men.
saying is them two women were fighting. They were fighting. And I get everything that you're
Hey,
saying, Trinity.
So
okay,
why
Absolutely.
did
bro.
Tory
Okay,
Lane
bro.
shoot a gun
But
in the
them two
air?
women were scrapping. And one was getting the best of the other.
And
And that's
why
what led to the gun coming out.
and why
Bro,
did
bro,
Tory Lane shoot the gun in the air?
bro, I got you. We all heard you, but I'm gonna bring it back to what GMT just said. Black men, you already know it's a target on your head. You
Right.
know that.
Right.
God damn it, you know that.
Right.
So it's
That's a
like
fact.
emotional intelligence in every situation is vital to our survival. And I know it's a lot of stupid ass bitches out here thinking that they can, Black women thinking that they can survive without Black. I'm not one of those women. Okay?
Nah,
What I'm trying to say is that we need to start being smarter, both Black women and Black men, because that situation could have went any kind of way.
Right.
Now,
All
when
right,
are we
so
going to have that conversation?
no, definitely that is a conversation that needs to be had. But
What can I say this? Trinity, can I talk to you behind the scenes? Because you got a lot of insight, you got a lot of information, and there's a lot of women that I know need to hear from you.
Listen, I don't got a lot of information. I just say, what everybody else is thinking. You come to my channel, the
mean,
Trinity Time Travel Show. I just be talking.
Okay, I'll
We ain't
check
got
you
to talk
out.
behind the scenes.
I mean, because there's a lot of women that need your insight, need what you saying right now. There's a lot of women that need it.
This shit ain't no insight. This is common sense. This is common sense. We
Believe me,
know what's going on out here.
I'll tell you some stories about
You know
some
what I'm
women. You'll be like, "What the hell is wrong with her?"
all right, but let me hear from Angela because she haven't said a word. Angela.
I'm trying to think. I was going to say something, but everybody was talking. Oh, crap.
Why do you think Tory is innocent, Angela? Why do you think Tory Lanez is innocent when there's witnesses that saw him shoot a gun in the air?
The witness said that he saw him take that gun, that Kelsey had for shooting it. Because as far as we know, there was only one gun, unless the second gun. So clearly he was trying to prevent Kelsey from doing any other damage that she was trying to do with the gun towards Megan. He didn't jump out the car to shoot at Megan and kill her. That's not what had happened. According to him, he took the gun and just started shooting. And from what I'm hearing, it sounded like he was trying to empty out the gun, the bullets. So she couldn't use the gun any further. He was just shooting it, but not towards Megan.
So Tory Lanez tried to empty the gun and he shot it in the air. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Well, that don't really make no sense because we all know any gun. That's
against the
not gun
law?
safety.
Is that against the law, Angela?
Hell yeah, it's against the law.
No,
Yeah,
no.
Kelsey did, but you're trying to overlook what Kelsey did. It's like we're all trying to overlook the fact these two females were fighting, not Tory and Megan, but Megan and Kelsey. So clearly, the issue is with those, not Tory.
So did Kelsey have immunity during this court trial?
I think she did.
Okay, so that means whatever she testified to, whether if it's legal or illegal, she can't be held accountable for it because she's testifying under immunity. There's a witness who said they saw Tory Lanez fire a gun in the air, and even though a bullet didn't enter Megan Thee Stallion, if those bullets come down and they hit glass, and those glass goes into Megan's foot, don't we have a crime of assault with a deadly weapon?
I guess if the bullet went through her.
So, how did Tory Lane's defense prove beyond a reason of a doubt that the bullets that Tory Lane shot in the air didn't come down and hit Megan Thee Stallion in the foot?
I don't know if they proved that or not, because the bullet that was shot from Kelsey could have been the one that had did the damage.
Mm-hmm.
They really didn't prove anything at all.
And did the defense provide any evidence that showed that Kelsey's gunfiring caused the injuries to Megan?
No, just like they didn't prove that the ones that Tory did was the one that did it either. That's the whole point. So they really threw out the case.
Mm-hmm.
So look at it. Nobody knows.
So now we have a jury of 12 people who somebody has to be held accountable for whatever happened. Kelsey has immunity, Tory Lanez doesn't. Can a reasonable person believe that Tory Lanez firing of the gun caused Megan Thee Stallion's injury, and would it be beyond the pale to bring back a guilty verdict?
Wait, say that again.
Yeah, I think that question.
That Tory Lanez shot multiple shots in the air. Is it possible for a jury of 12 people to believe that the bullets that Tory Lanez shot in the air caused the injuries to Megan Thee Stallion?
No.
Why?
Because I'm still thinking back to the female. I think what she did caused it. That's why she asked for what she asked for.
So when Kelsey fired her shots,
wait a minute. So she literally asked to get shot. That's what I'm talking. This is exactly my point, y'all.
Had the gun and shot the gun. Did Megan Thee Stallion get hurt? Was she injured at that time?
We don't know. I don't know.
What do you mean? You don't know? When Megan took the stand, when Megan Thee Stallion, the victim who took the stand and said Tory Lanez fired the gun at my feet, or emptied the bullets, or whatever. When Megan Thee Stallion said Tory Lanez shot in her direction, and that's when she injured her foot.
See, now that doesn't make sense.
How does that not make sense?
Because she's saying that he shot Tory, but the witness said that Tory Lanez was shooting
in the
everywhere
air, right?
in the air.
He was shooting everywhere in the air.
Right. That's
if the witness seen Tory Lanez shooting the gun everywhere in all directions, including the air, then the victim says Tory Lanez shot me in the direct, said bitch dance, and shot at her feet. How does the jury not bring back a guilty verdict?
No, you're saying that he shot everywhere, like towards the feet, towards that. No, I believe that he was shooting in the air, but probably side to side, but not towards her. I think Kelsey is the one that had caused that.
Wow. Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying now? Y'all see what I'm saying? When your bias makes you not put the facts. Okay, first of all, let's do
this. Right? Then she should have
stuck to her. Hold on. Let's do it. Okay. I got a different scenario. I got a different scenario. Let's say nobody knew. Listen. I got a different scenario. Let's say nobody knew nobody. Let's say somebody that you didn't know, a stranger, walked in the middle of a crowd and just start busting shots in the air, and you got shot, or your daughter got shot in the forehead, in the foot, in the thumb, whatever. And then you went to court And you said, yes, I saw him hold the gun in the air and said, dance, bitch, dance. I don't know him. He didn't have no motive, but he shot the gun in the air. And I don't know. I just woke up in the hospital. Then what? See, this is what I'm talking about. You got to come on now. Stop.
But Megan didn't do that,
Lord,
Finley.
this is genocide.
Megan lied
If you're shooting
originally.
in the air.
Megan lied originally.
Okay,
You know
but what
that,
I'm
right?
trying to say is
You know Megan lied
what I'm
originally,
trying
right?
to say is this.
You know she said she didn't get shot, right? You know that, right? You do know that.
Yes, we do
Okay,
know.
but we know
The
Oh,
she
bullet
got
okay.
hit the
shot
All right.
because
glass.
she
The
went to the
glass
All
bounced
right.
to her foot.
hospital.
What's the
No,
difference?
we know that
Other
because
than
they found
felony.
fragments in her foot.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
so
do know
that's
that.
what proof of her getting shot? Yes or no?
That's proof of her lying. Yes or
That's
no?
proof of her getting okay.
Is that proof
Okay,
of
How is
her
that?
okay.
lying
So if
again?
she got
Yes
How is
or
that?
okay,
no?
How is that
Is
proof
that
of
proof
her
of her
lying?
okay.
lying
What
again?
I'm
Yes or
trying to
no?
say
Fragments in
is
her foot.
this.
She lied.
Okay, so it don't matter if she lied. What I'm trying to say is this.
Right. We know
It don't matter if she
you
lied
said
about
people can
getting
tell
shot
white
or
lies. I
not.
don't agree with
Hold
people
on,
telling white lies.
sir, 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 sir. It don't matter if she lied or not. The forensic proof shows that she got shot. It don't matter if she said she didn't get shot. And let's also talk about
Why?
trauma and PTSD.
Why it don't
Listen,
matter?
let me tell you
Why?
something.
If people are going to go to jail,
Hold
why
on, let me
doesn't
talk
it
about
matter
this.
if she
Hold on,
lied? If
sir.
she could just
Hold
told the
on,
truth in the beginning,
let me
we
talk about
wouldn't even be here.
sir. Let
But
me talk
since she
about mental health
lied,
for a
that's why we're
sir.
here.
Sir, let me talk about mental health for a second. Sometimes trauma will make you go into a state of shock where you don't know what the
Man,
fuck is going
you
on. You
making
ever
more
heard of
excuse for Megan than you accusing everybody else,
no,
man.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
This is
She
science.
lied, man.
Listen, this is
Yeah,
science.
she lied.
Sometimes your
She
body
lied about
shuts
sleeping with
down.
Tory.
Sir,
She lied about getting shot.
sometimes
She
in
lied.
order Sir, sometimes your body shuts down in order for you to handle the trauma that you're going through. Sometimes your body shuts down. That's why a lot of trauma victims, and you can ask a lot of people that came out of war, that's what they call PTSD. They don't remember. They're very confused. It sounds like they're lying, but they're not lying. What happened is they don't remember because their body's trying to protect them, and or all the white blood cells go to the wound.
And
Okay,
let's not
that's what
forget
happens.
they were
Their white
intoxicated,
blood cells
so
is
she was
no
also
longer,
drunk.
sir.
She was also drunk.
Okay,
All of them was
whatever.
drunk.
Okay, well, that even proves my case even further. That also proves my case even further. Sometimes when you have a traumatic injury, sometimes you are not going to remember the incidents, and so yeah, it might seem like you're lying. You just don't remember. You're confused. You're disorientated. And so, I pray to God you're never in a situation where you have a seizure or something and people don't believe you when the ambulance pick you up. Imagine that you are sitting at the edge of a block and ambulance come pick you up and say, hey, do you remember your name? No. And they leave you right there. No. Let me tell you something. Medical professionals know that when you are suffering from trauma, your body is in a state of emergency.
But
You
she
don't
was
know
also
what you're going to say. You don't know
intoxicated.
what you're going to do.
She lied
Okay,
days
even
after being
that even
intoxicated, bro.
They were
Days
listen.
after.
intoxicated.
Days
They were
after being
intoxicated.
Okay, and so
intoxicated,
then
bro.
further,
Can
She
I ask
wasn't
my
a
God,
intoxicated.
question?
That's
Hold
no
on,
you don't
hold
different than
on,
understand
somebody
that
being
you're
drunk
hold
and
on. Can I
driving
ask you a
and killing
question?
somebody and don't
Because
remember.
Let me
nobody,
ask you.
That's
Hold on,
crazy.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold
everybody,
on, hold
everybody, the
on,
host
hold on.
is talking. So that's the only one that no one's talking but the host right now. The host is talking. Um, we're gonna let Blue TV go because he didn't talk, and then Jude, because it's two people that didn't speak. Go ahead, Blue.
I just got one question I want to ask everybody. Now, on an interview, I saw her say something about she didn't want them to get killed. Y'all recall that?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, she did.
Can y'all elaborate on that? I want to know what your opinion is about that. Like, what from her state of mind? I'm listening to what you say. You saying she was going through trauma. So, can y'all elaborate on that one? Like why she said that.
I'll elaborate it if y'all want me to talk, because I mean I'll tell you. Black women. Okay, this is the reason black women have a history of coddling black men, because we have seen so much death and trauma and black men being murdered in our faces, and we don't want people, our black sons and our black people being and so we'll lie a lot of times because we don't want you being murdered, and that's
Okay.
our way, because we
All
don't
right.
have physical strength to fight, so
Okay.
we'll
Okay.
lie
All right. Well,
and
hold
we'll
on.
say no, you
Hold
didn't
on,
do nothing
Trinity.
or
That's it.
whatever.
That was good enough. Hold on. Now, my next thing is, if that was the case, I wasn't trying to cut you off. I'm just trying to just stay on what I was thinking. Now, if that was the case, what would still be his motive to shoot her?
Right. Everybody keeps saying he was shooting
Okay, it
at her.
goes back.
The purpose of that. It doesn't make
So,
the
It
only
goes
person that
back to
had a reason to shoot
keep
her
talking
was
about
Toby.
motive.
The only one who would have a reason to shoot her.
I have to agree with Angela. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because they were fighting over Tory, right? Tory is sleeping with both of them, so why would he want to hurt the woman he's sleeping with?
Speculation.
I think that's
Right.
what it is. I think that girl shot her in the
so the
foot.
girl,
Not a
so
reason.
pretty,
She was sleeping. Hold on. She was sleeping with her man. She was sleeping with her man.
she
That's
got the motive.
a
Right,
reason.
Yeah,
You
she does
shoot
this.
somebody in the
right,
foot.
Melanie.
Somebody is sleeping with
She
your
got the
man.
motive.
And hold on, and she's your best friend. That's a
Yeah.
motive right there.
And that,
Yeah.
and that's what I'm saying about the state
She
of
don't want to
California.
tell on the friend.
That's what I'm saying. A woman can call the
Exactly, my
police on you.
dude.
You had never touched her, never put your hands on her. She can call the police, make up a story. You can get convicted off of that in the state of California.
Word, you can? Oh shit.
In California, if a woman calls the police and say, "Oh, he did this, he did that," right?
Right.
You can literally get convicted off of that. And that's
Wow.
why I brought up the story where I've been to jail. Most of the guys that came
That's
in
how
jail
it
with
is
me,
in Cali. Oh shit, nigga. Oh wow.
most of
That's
the people
crazy.
that came in with me, and I was in there for
Well, let me
for a
ask you.
traffic
Okay, let me
violation,
ask
right?
y'all a question. Let me ask
Gotta
y'all a
go. I got a
question.
whole bunch of
Okay, let me
cousins
ask
in
y'all a
Cali,
question.
but damn, that sucks. Or Trinity, my
Okay, let
bad,
me ask
sweetheart.
y'all a question. Okay, but what y'all saying is this, right? What y'all? Well, okay, I don't know because I wasn't there. What y'all saying is this: it wasn't Tory that shot her; it was her best friend that shot her. Shot
It's
her.
Absolutely.
Okay,
obvious.
let's go
Absolutely.
by that scenario. Okay, fine. Okay, let's go by that. In that scenario, what the fuck does that have to do with Megan? Because she's still the victim. She still got
We
shot.
Exactly.
get that she's the
We're not
victim.
saying
What
she's
we're
not the
talking about
victim.
is the guilty
We're
plea.
not saying
The
that.
fact that he's been found guilty. That's what we're talking about. We
So,
understand she's the victim.
so
Yeah,
if
I
you
agree
if
with
you
Okay,
what
so
you're
if
saying,
you guys
Trinity.
believe Kelsey
Absolutely.
shot her, why
So
let
my point,
Megan
my
blame
point would be
Tory?
my point would be this then. My point would not. Well, my point would be this then. Why is there so much vitriol against Megan Thee Stallion and not against the
No,
system?
that's
It's
what
That's
I'm
my
not.
talking
point.
about right now.
I've
That's what
been
I'm
said the
stating. I'm
system. I've
stating
been
that
said the system earlier.
You did
I've
say
been
that,
said
bro.
that.
I'm
You did say
stating
that.
that in the state of
Oh, okay,
California, a
okay.
female can call the police, make up a story, the DA will run with it,
Mm-hmm.
and you will be convicted off a phone call.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how it works here. I've been here my entire life. My parents
that's
been here since
crazy.
1969. I'm born and raised in Compton, and I'm telling you, when I went to jail,
Shouts to them
all the dudes that
Comptons.
came in there.
Hold on. Now, I want y'all to pay attention to
Hold on,
something. I want y'all
real
to
hold
pay
on, Trinity,
attention to something. And
real
just
quick,
to prove it.
Trinity.
Hold on.
Hold your thought.
Wait a minute, brother. Just to prove my point. Hold on. Just to prove my point. I want y'all to look in the chat. If y'all look in the chat, y'all see somebody just said, it's just a couple bullets. She tough. She can handle it. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's
What the
wrong.
fuck are you? What do you
But
mean?
don't
That's
worry about
wrong.
the chat. That's not what we're
Yeah,
talking
they
about.
troll them. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
What
we're
I'm
not
Don't
telling
let
talking
you
them
about
stop
is,
that.
them.
No,
if you
Nothing.
move to
but
California,
okay. You know why? Hold on. You know why I'm bringing it up? Because that's the mindset. You guys
We
are
know that.
making
We
the
know that. That's why
we
victim
we
understand
building
that.
the
now.
So you
villain.
can't pay
We
attention
We
to
understand
the
know
what
that's
chat.
you're
the
saying.
mindset.
We
We know that's the
understand.
mindset, but we don't want to pay attention to the people that got the mindset.
Yeah,
But
we
what
don't
I'm
care
saying
about that. We
is,
care
in the
about
state
this
of
man
Okay.
California,
going
they
to
will lock
jail.
you
He
up
been
for anything.
right,
Anything.
right. But
Th-
we
th-
care
th-
Okay.
about this man
Okay.
getting locked up for
That's
something
what
that
I'm talking about.
possibly
Right.
possibly.
So
What's
why do you
that
dress the
noise?
way that you do? Because I like it. I like to
Hello?
be cute.
That's not me.
You hear that?
Yeah, I heard it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, we're talking about a man going to jail for 22 years for something that he possibly didn't
Didn't
do.
do.
Okay.
It doesn't make
Hold on,
sense.
Melody. Hold on, Melody. If somebody
Okay.
shoots the gun in the
I'll,
air,
And
what's
that's
the
what I'm
crime
saying,
and how
Melody.
many
That's what I'm
years they
saying. In
get
the
for
state of
shooting the gun in
California,
the
you
air?
can go to jail. You can get a
Not
possible 2-year, 5-year sentence off a phone
Wait,
call.
all right, but
right.
hold up one
Phone call.
second, because he was
Oh
asking me a
shit!
question.
Damn.
GLT was asking me a question. What were you saying?
If somebody shoots the gun in the air, what's against the law, how many years should they get for that?
That's 2
Probably,
years. In the
probably
state
not
of California,
22.
that's 2 years.
2 years? Holy
He should
shit!
do. He
Wow.
should do some time. I would say, no more than 5 years.
That's
Okay.
2 years. And in 2 years, he'll do
but not
9
only
months.
hold on, not
9
only
months
that,
with probation after that.
y'all forgot to mention that he's also out here on a work visa, and he's an immigrant to this country, and he was not supposed to be in
Yeah,
possession of a firearm.
so he'll
You forgot to
do
say that.
off of 2 years, he'll do 9 months. They'll immigrate him back. He'll never be able to come back to the United States.
Okay, that's even fair. That's even a fair
Okay.
punishment. But 22 years for something that he possibly did not do.
I
That's
mean,
a
I'm just
stretch.
saying, if this case happened in let's just say another state, it would have been different. Like I lived in Texas. They don't fuck around down here. They're a little bit more fair than California. Arizona is a little bit more fair than California. California is probably, to me, in my eyes, born and raised here, is probably the worst state when it comes to the justice system, especially when it comes to women.
Yeah, bro, I can see that shit, bro. There, I'm
And I'm
like,
telling you,
yo.
a woman can. Let's just say you arguing with your girl in the state of California. You walk
Wow.
off and leave. She called the police because she upset. She can make up whatever story. The DA gonna run with it. You gonna eventually have to take a deal. That's just how it is. I'm not lying to you. If anybody from California that can come up here would agree with me, you gonna have to take a deal, bro. Like if I get pulled over by the police, right? The police can lie and say I was street racing. I'm gonna go to court. It's almost inevitable that I have to take the deal, even though I wasn't street racing.
Right.
Damn.
All right, real quick, let me
Okay, I'm gonna have to fight that.
hold on, because I gotta hear from Jude, because
I'm
Jude
at the
been saying Jude,
All
hi.
right. Can you hear me, Melanie?
Yes, I can hear you.
All
What's your
right.
take?
This is my take on it, and I'm coming from the point of a retired military police person in the Army. I'm also a licensed firearm instructor. I know
There we go. Don't
all
nobody
the
give
ins
a
and
fuck
outs
about you
about that.
being no cop. Just speak your piece, man. You acting like cops
Shut
don't
the
lie. Shut up and just speak
Come
your
on,
shut
piece.
the fuck
Trinity.
up and let
Damn, let him
somebody else
finish,
talk.
Trinity.
You
That's what
always
I'm
trying to
speaking, and
motherfucker.
I'm a
No, you always
goddamn
trying to
mic.
give your cop disclaimer. Don't
Oh,
nobody
shut
give a
the
fuck.
fuck up.
Come on,
Shut the
Trinity,
fuck
Trinity.
up.
Let
Oh
him
Just
talk.
shit.
speak.
Trinity,
You
You
a
shut
let
the
him
regular
fuck up.
civilian talking to us right
Shit.
now. Stop trying
Fuck
to
that.
motherfucking
Come
Nika,
on,
premise your
hey
Trinity.
point
Nika.
with you
Damn.
a cop.
That's a
Trinity,
Don't
that's a
nobody give a
Trinity.
fuck
lame.
about you being no cop.
all
Trinity,
right,
Get a
why are you
man.
so hyped
Get a
Shit.
up?
man and get a
are
life.
you
Get
done,
a man and
Trinity?
get a life. Get a
All right,
man
go
and
No,
ahead,
get a
because
life.
it's some bullshit.
Jude,
Because
go
I'm
ahead.
brave
Trinity,
enough
come
to say
on,
what I
girl.
gotta say
Calm
with your
down.
dumb ass.
Jesus.
Jude, just don't
No,
worry about
but
that.
come on, tell me
You
I'm
I
get
can't
lying.
talk if she gonna keep yelling in. Won't you mute her stupid
You're
ass?
not lying, Trinity.
all right, go ahead, Jude.
If what you had to say,
Ain't nobody got nobody
Go
listening.
ahead,
Nothing you
Jude.
say. You been
Jude, go
talking all
ahead. Oh my
damn
God, I
night.
got a headache. Go ahead,
if
Jude.
what you had to say, Hail Mary, you
Trinity,
wouldn't have
Well,
to premise it
Trinity,
you're
with you
gonna
being a
leave.
cop.
You
Trinity,
ain't
come
gonna
on,
leave. I
please,
ain't
baby.
got nothing
Calm
to say.
down,
nobody
Yo,
is
baby
Trinity,
girl.
yelling
let
over
Calm
the
you.
guy
down,
talk,
Trinity.
Trinity.
You
Let
want
this
you
bozo
see?
talk. Let that
That's why I
bozo
like.
Guys, let
talk.
him
That's why I
speak.
don't like
Go ahead,
talking to
bozo
ignorant
talk.
ass
I
Negroes.
mean,
Go ahead.
Jude
Go
talk.
ahead, Jude. Go
The
ahead.
reason why I think the reason why Tory got found guilty is because the preponderance of evidence. You look at the preponderance of the evidence. He don't have to be 100% proven without a burden of a doubt. It just got to be 50% or more. And the
Right.
jury found the shooting in the air and all that stuff. That doesn't matter because you understand how bullets work and stuff. They only saw him shooting in the air, but they haven't seen the whole time or if the other girl had the gun, she could have shot it. It could have shot. I think it was just reckless. He was using reckless endangerment with a firearm. That's probably should be the charge. That's my take on it. And that ignorant bitch right there need to go get a life.
Damn.
That's all I got.
Lord of mercy.
And listen, and I be an ignorant bitch all day, just like your mama, hoe ass nigga.
Lord of mercy.
Hey, look.
You want to get this?
We cannot do that in this panel. We cannot do that in this panel.
We can get ignorant, bitch.
Nah, we cannot do this in this panel.
That nigga ran the fuck away.
We got to be respectful of people.
Listen, I've been
Trinity.
I feel no.
We got to be respectable people.
As far as I'm concerned, I've been fairly respectful to the gentleman on the panel, and I just don't like a motherfucker just because he don't like what I'm saying, being disrespectful to me.
June, you gotta be
Shit,
respectful.
You want to get ignorant, nigga? My mouth is real fucking green. I don't give a fuck about you being no raggedy ass cop, bitch.
Trinity, calm down.
You want this?
I swear I'm in the Matrix right now.
Do you want this, bitch? Because I'll give it to you.
Trinity, calm
Let
down.
me tell you something, you hoe ass motherfucker sticking a booty ass bitch. You don't want this.
Trinity, calm
You's
down,
a dog,
baby.
bitch,
Calm
and you
down.
probably fucking dog, hoe. Now what?
Can we?
Y'all gonna mess the numbers up, yo. Don't mess the numbers up, please. Don't mess the numbers up with your
where we be respectful in this panel?
Is that police officer there?
Can
Can
y'all
we
not
come
mess
to
the
an
numbers
agreement
up,
where we
please?
be respectable in this panel?
No, listen, I'm just saying, tell him to listen. You be cool and I be
Smash
cool,
that like
bitch.
button. Smash that like button. Smash that like button.
Can we be respectable in this panel to where we're not disrespecting each other?
Yeah, that's all I want. Respect
You
me
know,
and I
Trinity,
respect
she
you.
has her opinions. We can disagree with it.
All right, let's not yell. Can we not yell? But if we're gonna respect each other, we can't yell.
Right.
That's the
Thank
first
you,
thing we
Blue.
can't do.
Blue is
So we
another one of
can't yell if we're gonna
my
respect each other.
StreamYard mods.
Yeah, okay,
Melody.
okay. Calling me a raggedy ass hoe is disrespectful too.
Melody.
I might be yelling, but I haven't disrespected nobody on this bitch.
Can we
All right,
control
Trinity, hold
the
on.
respect in this panel?
Hold
Because
on.
for one,
So I'm gonna
we
let
might
you guys
disagree
know.
with Trinity. We might disagree with her. But at the same time, there's no need to call out her name or disrespect her. There's no need to call another man out his name and disrespect him. Can we just be respectable in this panel? Can we allow people to talk, say what they got to say, and somebody else come along in and say
That's
what
how
they got to
Megan
say?
got shot.
I agree. We in agreement. Yes.
Real quick, Blue is another one of my StreamYard mods. He has the power to mute and shut and bring you down. So I'm just letting y'all know. Chill out.
But I shouldn't have to use that stuff
Okay,
because we all listen. I'm not listen.
I ain't worried
Hold
about
on.
none of that. I'm just saying,
Hold on.
Trinity,
Hold on,
Trinity, calm down, sweetheart.
Listen,
Calm down.
listen. I don't come on here to use none of those tools. I think we should all be able to just be calm, relaxed. It shouldn't have to be muting and kicking and people out. We all grown.
Right.
And let's just do it one at a time and just let's not yell at
listen
each
to those
other.
bozos, Trinity.
Let's just not yell at each other. That's all. Can we
Nice.
do that,
No
Trinity?
insults, no disrespect, none of that, man. Let's just talk to each other, man.
So Sweet Melody, who's next up?
I can talk to y'all with respect, no problem.
All right, thank you.
I can talk with respect, just don't disrespect me. That's all I'm asking.
All right, so everybody
Don't
respect.
disrespect you, period.
Everybody respect to the queen, Trinity.
And let's remember, this is Melody's platform. So let's respect
Right, y'all
that.
not showing me no respect. Like, if I'm asking y'all to not yell, I expect that. Like, please don't yell over me and don't yell on my panel.
Okay, with all due respect,
platform. This
Melody.
is Melody's platform. Let her moderate the way she moderates.
Melody.
Y'all
With
mess
all
the
due
numbers
respect,
up and
what's
y'all
the
start
difference?
yelling.
With all due respect,
So who's
Melody,
next?
what's the difference between me yelling and somebody calling me out my name? You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly,
yeah,
that's
I'm
what I said.
yelling, but that's in response.
Right. That's why I said nobody disrespect nobody. They don't yell at you, you don't yell at them, you know. So I'm losing my voice. All right. I don't think Jason spoke. Jason, what do you gotta say about this?
What I gotta say is Trinity is right. Trinity's right with everything she said, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a sad world we're living right now. Why the fuck trying to kill a black man? Why the fuck trying to kill a black woman? She's right. What do you think, Melody?
I told you what I think already. I think that the friend shot her because she was sleeping
Oh
with
yeah,
her.
yeah, of
You
course,
know,
yeah.
and I think Tory should also get some punishment because he's not innocent either. I don't think there's no innocent parties in this situation. Nobody's
Right,
innocent.
right.
Everybody needs to go to jail, including Kelsey. I don't know why she's free right now. She needs to go to jail too.
Let me ask you this
You
question,
know,
Melody.
the feminists run Hollywood right now. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not even a feminist, bro. I'm just telling you how California works. They're gonna take the woman's side no matter what.
Let me ask you this
But bro,
question, Melody.
who run
What you want to
California
ask
now,
me?
big boss?
If you believe Kelsey shot Megan, why is Megan blaming Tory Lanez for shooting her? In
You know
your
why?
opinion?
Because she's mad at Tory about
Mm-hmm.
She's mad Tory. That's a
I
fact.
think Tory, you know what it is? I think Tory was messing with the white girl. What's her name? Kylie Jenner.
Of
And
course.
she's mad about that. I think she's upset about him because he's sleeping with other girls that she didn't want him to sleep with. She already knew about Kelsey, but these other girls are girls she didn't know about.
But
Like
one thing I'll tell you,
Isn't she
don't.
in a relationship? So why does she care? Like
One thing I will tell
I
you,
guess
don't come to California thinking you finna play these women. You're gonna find yourself in the same situation as Tory Lanez. That's what's gonna end up
Right.
happening. And I'm telling you,
California
from my
women are
perspective.
dangerous as hell.
Go ahead, brother.
That's a fact.
I'm just telling you.
Ty, you speaking facts right now, son.
In the state of California, bro, they don't give a fuck what a
They don't
man
give
says.
a fuck.
If a woman calls the police, bro, and she says this what it was, they gonna run with it. You gonna have to cop a plea.
That's a fact. Them California girls will slap your ass, slice your head off.
It don't matter, man. You can bring your girl from New York to California. You can bring your girl from London to California. They gonna believe her.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Kelsey
telling
needs
you.
to go. She needs to go to jail, and I think she will. I really think she will.
I'm just saying overall, like me seeing it firsthand, and I knew he was gonna get found guilty because I'm like, they just gonna find him guilty because they believe the woman's word. That's how it works in California. That's what I'm telling you.
I feel you.
You know how many people left California in the last 20 years, bro?
A lot.
A hell of a lot. Because it is law. The fact that the law agrees with the woman first. If
What law is that?
basically
What
domestic
law you talking
violence, that law. You don't have to commit no domestic
So you want
violence,
to whip
bro.
these ass with immunity. So you want to whip women ass with immunity. Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm not saying whooping women ass. You don't have to do nothing to a woman. Her story is the story. That is the law in California.
Let me tell you something. There's a lot of gay men who live in California. There's a lot of respectable. What are you talking about? California have listen. This California slander. I don't know what y'all talking about. We have great lawmakers in California. Okay, we are the
Really?
originators
Oh
of the
my
Black
God.
Panther movement.
Jesus
Hold
Christ.
on. No, let me give you some history. Let me give you some history on California.
Wait, hold on,
We are
guys.
the
You want to give me
originators
some
of the
history and
Black
I'm born
Panther.
and raised and still
Every
here? Are you
fucking
still in California? Are you still in? Let
every
me ask you, are you still in
liberation
California?
movement.
Are you still here? Why do we
Every
have the highest
liberation
why do
movement
we have the
has
highest gas prices in any other part of the state?
I have to put up an overlay. Hold on, because I'm
now you
putting this
talking about gas prices.
No, I'm just saying
Every
we are different.
liberation
It's
movement
like
has
we're a different
started
country
in
here.
California.
We're a different country here.
What's all this? You go to Texas and you're gonna see what real pain
I
is.
lived in Texas. I lived in clean Fort Hood.
I don't have an
All
overlay.
right, I'm going over there and see what you get.
Yeah, I lived in clean Fort Hood.
Okay.
Now what?
Listen. If you want to whoop women's ass with immunity, that's your deal.
Nobody
Okay,
said
that's on
nobody's
you. I'm
whooping
just
women's
saying. At the end
ass.
of the
Nobody said that. You putting words in my mouth.
well, if
What I'm saying is,
that's
in
what
the
you
state of California,
insinuating.
they're going to take the woman's
You
word
well,
regardless,
you
and
just
they're going to
said
run with it.
domestic violence.
Period. This is not
Um,
a thing against
listen.
Megan Thee Stallion,
Let me
however
ask
you
you.
want to feel.
Guys, I have to mute you guys real quick because I'm trying to talk. The guy in the back, because I never seen him before. JG, cam up real quick. Hold on, before I let him up.
Cam,
I still don't trust it. Hey, say something real quick before I remove
Cam
you.
up.
Oh shit. Okay. I don't know.
Que lo que, papa.
I don't know if I should trust him. Talk. Say something, JG. Yo, speak. Say something. I don't trust him.
Don't trust him. Don't trust him. He's probably want to show some date. Don't trust him, Melody.
He's not
Still a
speaking.
clown.
Yeah.
Don't trust that clown. This nigga's a fucking. You know how those people is.
Yeah, because they be showing, white people show their
Yeah,
penis.
yeah. He's Dominican, but you know what I'm
trust him.
saying? He wants to, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I know you're Dominican, you know what I'm saying? Guapo, like, you know what I'm saying? But that's how they are, though. Like Dominicans, you know what I'm saying? They always want to fuck up everything.
You said Dominicans want to fuck up everything?
No, I'm saying the light ones, the white ones.
What? Why you gotta be racist?
I'm not being racist, sweetheart. You know, guapo, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, hold up. Let me just, I'm sorry. I can't let you up. I don't know you. All right, go ahead, Trinity. I'm sorry. You guys were talking.
Mostly every liberation movement that you can think of started in California. We will fight for your rights and we will get the motherfucking job done. Okay? In California, we grassroots and we don't play about our freedom out here. So I don't know maybe you just be wanting to whoop women's asses or something. I don't know. But let me tell you something. Californians know how to get your rights for you. So I don't know what you're talking about. Now, yeah, a lot of people are leaving California because, it's very expensive. Yeah, it is very expensive. But okay, we are the land of the happy cows, the sunshine, water, happy bitches, pretty women, and freedom. Okay, so I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, maybe you have your different experiences because you try to bring somebody from London, you're trying to whoop her ass, and she called the police on your ass. And if you whooping her ass, she should call the police on you. You shouldn't be whooping nobody's ass. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, don't nobody deserve to get their ass beat. Especially okay, you a big man. Okay, stop hitting on people. Okay, we animal rights, gay rights, black rights, everybody's rights. We gonna fight for
First of
you in
all,
California.
you're saying
That's what we
something that
going
I
for.
didn't say. I don't whoop nobody ass. All right.
No,
I don't do nothing
okay,
like
you
that.
didn't say it. You didn't say it how I say it.
So
You didn't say it how I
why
said
would
it.
you
But that's what
project
you
that?
insinuate.
Why would
Okay,
you
well
project?
let me say your words back to you. Let me say your words back to you. You
Go
said if
ahead,
you bring
do
a
it.
woman from London or anywhere New York, that she called the police and they're gonna believe her. I mean, goddamn, why are you trying to hit on women? I mean, she shouldn't have no reason to call the police if you're not
Why
hitting
would
on
you
her,
think
if you're not
or
beating her
assume that
ass.
I was hitting on women? I said that
Why
women
is
can
all
call the
these women
police
calling the police
and the
on you,
DA
sir?
will believe them. Why would you
Why
project
are
it
all
as
these
I'm
women
hitting on
calling the
women?
police on you, sir?
Why in the hell would I hit on
Sir,
women?
you said
If
it
you go to my
yourself.
YouTube, you see the girl that
I
I
don't
was
know.
with
You
in
tell
London.
me.
Why in the hell would I hit on a woman?
Sir,
Bro,
you
I got a
tell me why
passport and
all
3
these
visas.
different women is calling the
All
police
right,
on
so
you.
I got a passport and 3
Lord
visas.
have mercy.
3 visas.
Okay, what that
So
mean?
I got all that from hitting
What
on
the
women.
fuck does that have to do with
You
what I'm
can't get a
saying?
visa or a
What?
passport from hitting on
Listen,
women.
a visa
Baby
ain't
girl,
nothing
you
but $40,
wrong.
nigga. What the fuck
Don't
you
sit there
talking
and
about?
project that on me.
A
Don't
passport is
project that on me.
$132. A
What
visa
I'm
in most
telling you, in
countries
the
is
state of
$40. What are you
California,
talking?
bro,
What does that have to do with what I'm saying? You
what it has to
slandering
do is,
California lawmakers, and it's not right.
okay,
We
so
are the initiators of freedom in California. I sat up here
what
and
else you
listened
know
to this
about
shit for about an
California? Go
hour and a
ahead, keep
half,
going.
and I'm sick of this.
What else you know about California?
Listen, I can
So
sit up here and let you quote unquote vent about different women from different country calling the police, and you talking about you can't
I'm
bring no
saying
woman. You act like,
my
are you a pimp,
personal
sir?
experience
Are you a
from what
pimp,
I've seen,
sir? Are you
if
a
a
pimp,
woman call the police, bro,
sir?
they gonna
Are you
take
a
her
pimp,
side. That's
sir?
what I'm saying.
Why are all these women calling the police on you, sir?
Nobody
Why?
said they was
He
calling the police
never
on
said
me.
anybody called the police
What
on
are
him.
you
He said,
saying?
regardless
Well,
whether
then
a man
what's
is
your
right or
complaint?
wrong, they always take the
Then
woman's
what's
word.
your complaint, sir?
That's what he said.
I'm basically saying that if a woman in the state of California calls the police,
Oh
the DA
my
is gonna
goodness.
take her word. I don't
Okay,
have 3 visas for nothing. I have a
okay,
visa.
and
I
how
have
would
a
you know
10-year
if you
visa.
haven't been in those cases? How
Oh
would
my
you
God. I
know if
don't
you
know.
haven't been
You're right. I don't.
specifically
But
named in those cases?
you
Okay,
sit
so
here and
how
try
you
to
speak?
project that
Okay, so
I was the
you
one
basically an activist for
victimizing the
something that
women.
you ain't got nothing to do with.
There's no way
Lord
in the
have
world I have a
mercy. This
visa for
man basically
Mexico, a
okay,
visa
so
for
you've
the
been lying
UK,
this whole
and a
time.
visa for
This
fucking
whole
Thailand.
time you've been talking, you've been lying. That's what you're saying. This
So
whole
I got 3
time,
visas and a
everybody heard him
passport.
say that what the fuck your visa got to do with this? You just like that police
Obviously,
nigga.
I'm not
Listen,
beating on
what I'm saying is
nobody.
what your
That's what
visa
that
got to do
means.
with what we talking about right
That's what
now.
the fuck that means. There's no way in the
Okay, so
world I
let me
can
ask
have domestic violence on my
okay,
record
sir.
and have
Let
visas
me
and a
ask you a
passport.
question. Let me ask you a question.
Go
Since
ahead,
you think
sweetheart.
you some kind of goddamn domestic violence activist, okay. So
I didn't say
you
that.
said for the past hour and a half, basically, I've been listen. I got ears, I can hear. Talk to me, I talk back. You've been saying, "Oh man, don't trust Californians, man. You can't bring no woman from London. You can't bring no woman from New York. If you bring, they gonna listen to the woman before they listen to you." That's what you've been saying. Is that am I wrong or did I hear you? I didn't hear you.
You heard it
Am I wrong?
exactly right. If she called the police,
Yeah,
they
I'm
gonna
not
take
wrong.
her word.
Oh, okay. So hold on. Okay, so either you lying to me, you making up shit, and or you been in those situations.
How in the fuck
Why
I'm
are
been in
all
that
these
situation?
different
I just
women
told you I
calling the
got 3
police on
visas
you,
and a
sir?
passport. That don't even
So,
make sense.
okay, so if you never
I just
been in
left Mexico
those, okay, so if you never
freely.
been in those situations, okay, sir.
I've been to
Oh,
Germany.
so if you never been in those
I've been to
situations,
Italy.
sir,
I've
sir.
been to
So
France.
if you never
Never been
been
in
in,
that situation.
sir,
And I'm
sir,
going to the
what the fuck
Philippines
that got to
in
do with
2
what I'm
months.
saying right now? What the fuck that got to do with what I'm saying right now?
So
If
obviously
you
I'm not
never
beating
been
on
in
no
those
bitches.
domestic violence situations,
I'm not beating
why
on no
are you
women, baby
an
girl.
activist for what the fuck you? Okay, I think you know what I said my piece. Y'all know what everybody else what I'm saying. You see these
Obviously, I'm not
narcissists,
beating
these
on no women.
delusional narcissists.
For me to have 3
So,
visas.
no. Clearly, you are because you keep getting caught up in
Oh
domestic
my
violence
God. I'm
situations
caught up.
where women from London, Mexico,
Wow.
Germany, and New York is calling the police on you, and they
So
believe
I'm
in the
able to
women
fly
more than
out
they
the
believe in
country
you, and that's
with
why you're
what you
mad.
projected me as. I'm
Clearly,
able
you
to fly
said
out the
it
country.
came out your own mouth, sir. 2, 3
No, I did not
visa
say
face
that. I
having ass
said
nigga. You said
my
enough
own
to face.
personal experiences of seeing other
Okay.
men
So
going through it
okay.
based off
Oh,
women
so it's
calling the
your
police on them.
own domestic
But I
violence.
have 3
Okay.
visas
So
and a
we talking to
passport.
a man who keep getting caught up in domestic violence situations. Okay, we got it. We got it.
I
We
got
got it.
caught up in domestic
I don't need
violence
to say no
situations,
more.
but I
We got
just
it.
left Mexico. I just left
Yes,
out the
you have.
country in 2021,
Yeah.
right? Right?
Uh-huh.
Actually,
Everywhere
do
you
you know
go,
what UCAS
somehow
is?
bitches is getting
All
their
right,
ass whipped.
is the guy from London?
Somehow bitches
Is
is
the
getting
guy
their
from
ass
London still
whooped.
in here?
And you mad at California lawmakers because they are
Oh
not
my God!
allowing you to
Nobody
beat
said I
bitches'
was
asses.
mad at
We got
any
it.
California lawmakers. What I'm
Sir,
telling
you
you is
clearly mad. You was
my
out
personal
here
experience of
advocating
seeing other
that
people
men
go
don't
through it.
come to California
Oh, this
because
woman is
you are
crazy.
mad because they don't let women
How
get
in the
their
hell
ass
do I
beat in
got 3
California.
visas though? You can't get a visa with a
Lord have
criminal record.
mercy. Sir, do you know you did not just hear what you didn't just hear it, right? That's that delusional narcissist shit.
How's
You
it
don't hear it, what
narcissist
I'm saying to
that the
you?
fact that I got visas? That's not narcissist. That's facts.
Okay, you got 85,000 visas. Okay, can you speak English though?
Damn. Yeah,
Can you?
I
You
think you the
understand
only one
English, sir?
delusional on this panel.
Sir, do you read and write English, sir?
Do you know what UCAS is?
Yes, you do. I'm assuming that
Do
you
you
do.
know what UCAS is?
Okay, so you reading right? Okay, so I can speak to you in English. Okay, so I'm asking you a direct question. If you are not an abuser, then why are these different women from London, from New York, because you act like you an activist against
I don't act like
men
I'm
being
an
caught
activist.
up for fake domestic talk, sir? Well, that's what you was acting like on here. You was basically promoting that men should not come to California because police will believe women, even though we have more men on the police force than anything. You keep telling people
So what?
that they
So
should
let me
men
ask you
that they
this.
should
Let
not
me
come to
ask you this.
California because
What did you think I went to jail
no,
for?
no,
Was
no,
it
no,
domestic
no. Let
violence
me
or a
finish my
traffic
sentence,
violation?
sir.
Did
Sir,
I not say that I went to jail
Lord have mercy.
for a
You
traffic
tell me what you
violation?
been in jail.
And when I was in there,
Nah,
majority of the
you
men was
tell
in
me.
there for domestic
You
violence.
tell me what
I
you
didn't
went
say
in
that I
jail
was.
for, sir.
Oh my God, woman!
You didn't tell it on yourself. I ain't even got to say nothing.
What do you
Woman,
mean? I got 3
wow. You
visas.
tell
You
me what
can't,
you tell me.
woman. You cannot get a passport with
Anybody can get
domestic
a
violence.
visa.
You can't
You
get a
act like,
passport
nigga, you
with
act
child
like
support.
getting a visa is getting a lottery ticket or something. You didn't hit
You
the lottery
cannot do
because you
it.
got all you got
If
to do
you
is
got a
apply. It
criminal
only costs
record, you can win the
$40.
lotto. You still can't get a passport.
Oh my God, nigga! The only time you can't get a passport and a visa is if you ain't paying your child support. You ain't paid your child support, nigga.
Right. And
Okay, so you
domestic
got a visa.
violence. And domestic
Okay,
violence. You
so
cannot get a
let's talk
passport
about
with
those
domestic
women.
violence.
Listen, okay, let me ask you a question. How
That's
do you
facts.
know
Google it right
that
now.
these women? How? Listen, why are you such an activist against California lawmakers as
I'm
far
not an
when it comes to
activist. What I'm
only
saying is that I've
domestic
seen it
violence
forefront
charges?
that they will convict you based off that woman's
Okay,
word.
you've been talking about that
All
shit for
right,
the past hour and a half,
all
nigga.
right. So did Tory Lanez
I'm not picking on you.
I'm not picking
You've
on
been
you.
talking about it for an hour and a half.
I don't know what your problem is, but
Okay, you picking on me. Okay,
I
go
got
ahead,
3
pick on me.
visas. 3
Oh, go
visas,
ahead. You
baby
want to pick
girl.
on me? Go ahead, pick on me.
And I'm going to the Philippines. You can
Okay,
check
you
my
keep
YouTube
going
out
back to that
to
shit
see.
like it means something. It don't know why
What
you
it
keep
means is I'm
going.
able
Okay,
to
how many
travel
times I got
because
to
I
tell you?
haven't committed
It
crimes.
don't mean shit, nigga. I travel too, nigga. Why you trying to act like that's the end all be all of a real
You
nigga?
just said
Anybody
that
can get a
I
visa.
was committing act of violence
Sir,
towards women.
anybody can get a passport.
No,
Sir,
anybody
that's
cannot get a
okay. What
passport.
y'all see right now is a classic deflection strategy. What he's trying to do is divert my mind away from what I'm talking about.
What are you talking
It's
about?
deflection.
There's no deflection.
Okay, what I'm talking about is your visa to do
I
with
have
what the
3
fuck I'm
visas.
asking you right now.
How in the fuck did I get 3 visas if I'm over here
Yo,
beating up women and
okay.
shit?
Bye. I'm done. Listen, I'm going on mute.
Yeah,
I
you
proved my
go.
point.
You ain't proved nothing. Not gonna win with me.
You keep telling me to go, but every time I go, you overtalk me. You say you go, and then every time I start talking, you start talking. Okay.
I
Now,
could have sworn I was
what
just
I'm
quiet, right?
asking you is this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so like I said,
I'm
for
listening.
the
Go ahead.
past
I said
hour,
I'm
because I've
here.
been listening, sir. I got ears.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. You've been making a point. Ain't nobody talking about nothing you talking about. You just automatically just up and jump up talk about the domestic laws in California. You ain't said nothing about Arizona, Nevada, Tech, nothing. You have it's like you got something against California laws because clearly some women then called on you and said, hey, this nigga's whooping my ass, and they believed them, and you mad about that shit. Why don't you tell us about them stories? Go ahead.
From other people, not me.
Oh, other people. So you a third party ass witness. You a third party visa having ass witness.
Didn't I tell
I
you I
get it.
lived in Texas? Didn't
So
I tell you I
here we
lived in
go.
clean Fort Hood? Didn't I tell
Lord,
you that?
Lord,
Didn't I tell you that?
yeah, you didn't let you tell it. You got 100,000 visas. Let you tell it.
She said 100,000 visas, and I said 3. So now you telling on
According to
yourself.
you.
I said I have 3 visas.
According to you.
I have a 10-year
Okay,
visa
three.
for
Okay,
the UK.
and I told you,
I have
and
a
I
visa for
asked you what
Thailand, and I
the
have a
fuck them
visa for
visas got to do with the.
Mexico. What are
And
you
I
talking about?
asked you what them visas got to do with the current conversation, and you still ain't been able to answer that.
The current conversation is about the man got convicted based off the woman's word. What I was saying
No,
is,
the
if a
current
woman called the
conversation
police
is
on you in
about
California,
the laws
all
in
right,
California. No, the current conversation is about the laws in California that you over here
right.
trying to be an activist for, trying to tell men. Yeah, but now you was acting like you had firsthand knowledge. But now you saying that if you seen it, oh, I
Because I
heard it
still live in
around, I heard it through the
California. What are you
grapevine.
talking about? I still live
Okay,
here.
well tell me. Okay, well tell me those experiences.
I don't have any experiences. I'm just telling you how the laws
Oh,
work
well
here.
now we get. Okay, now we getting to the motherfucking bone marrow of the shit. You just talking, nigga.
You ain't never had bone marrow in your life, so
That's what
be quiet.
I got bone marrow right now, nigga. Everybody got bone marrow. Everybody on this panel
Bone
got bone
marrow is
marrow, nigga.
good.
That's a part
I don't know if
a
you
part
ever
of
had it, but
goddamn
it's really
human
good.
biology.
It's really good.
Sir,
You ever had bone marrow?
everybody has bone marrow. It's a part of human biology. I'm talking about the California
You talking
lawmakers
about
that
a
you sitting here
cow's
trying to
bone
slander.
marrow or a pig's bone marrow? That is really good.
We talking about California laws. That's what that you slandering. That's what
All
we're
right.
talking
So
about,
what I'm
sir.
saying is, if a
Yeah.
woman called the police, the
You ain't gonna
DA is gonna
listen, you
take
ain't gonna
her
chuckle
word.
your way out of this, nigga.
What do
You
you
ain't
mean?
gonna chuckle your way out of this, nigga. Answer the question.
Oh yeah, you need a psychiatrist or a therapist.
Oh, now you're diagnosing me, huh?
No, I'm not diagnosing shit. I'm just hearing what I'm hearing,
Uh-huh.
like everybody else.
See, listen, when they can't answer your question, they result listen, when they can't answer your question, they result to insults and slander.
I didn't insult you or slander you. You putting words in my mouth again?
I'm asking you a direct question, sir. Can you give
What?
me a direct answer?
Yes.
What? Yeah, you know what? Put your thumb in your mouth and hold your dick, nigga. Let me talk to somebody else, because I ain't
Well,
got
put
time
your
for this
thumb
stupid
in your
shit no more.
ass and drive. Let's see how that works.
My thumb been in my ass, nigga, and I'm enjoying every goddamn inch of it.
Wow, I'm pretty sure. Make sure you got some Vaseline to go with it.
Yeah. Yeah, you gonna come help me out?
Hell no, woman. Trinity,
Get
I
your
am
ass
not mad
on
at
there.
you.
Yeah,
Can
yeah,
you
you know
stop
that.
this?
Anyway,
Trinity, 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 stop,
put
please.
a fork in
Trinity,
him.
Trinity.
Put a fork in him. He's done. Put a fork in him.
Girl,
He's done. He can't
oh
answer no direct
my
questions.
God.
Like
And
a
give
true
me a
abuser.
question and I'll
Anyway,
answer it.
next.
Give me a
Next
question and I'll answer it.
caller. Next caller.
This girl crazy.
Shit. Slander. Next caller.
No, therapist. What you need. A psych. Not
Okay,
even a
well, okay.
therapist. You need a
Okay.
psychiatrist.
Well, refer me a therapist and I'll talk to your therapist. Clearly he ain't working because you don't understand. Because, when you've been talking to a therapist, you know how to answer direct questions with direct answers.
So what was
And
your
you
question?
still been deflecting.
Deflecting to what?
Lord have mercy. You know what? Okay. Example, i.e., let me ask somebody else on the panel. Anybody else can answer my question? Since he acting like he ain't hear my question since I asked him 7 times. Nobody else know what I asked? I can ask it again. I thought I was speaking English around. He got 3 visas, but I'm speaking English. Okay, that's what I thought. Anyway, what's the next topic?
I don't know, but I'm about to go to bed. I'm tired. But
And
thanks
I'm
for
about to
coming.
go live. And I'm about to go live because I'm about to roast some niggas. I didn't want to go ham on your panel, but I'm about to. I'm about to go live and act a goddamn complete fucking nut. Yeah, you gonna be begging for me to get a therapist after I motherfucking roast your motherfucking punk ass on my channel, the Trinity Time Travel Show. Come on over there right now, because you know what, this nigga about to get roasted with his narcissist abusing ass out here acting like somebody
Ow.
didn't hear him for the last past hour and a goddamn half. Okay, yeah. And all y'all welcome, even you, Melanie girl. You welcome too, baby. Mhm.
Mm.
Everybody welcome. Yeah, they think that they can manipulate you with over talking you, manipulating you, calling you dick sucking hoes, telling you to go get a therapist. You know what I'm saying? Telling you to turn your mic down and all that motherfucking bullshit. But when you ask them a direct question, somehow, some way, they didn't get the goddamn fundamentals of communication to answer a direct question. The fuck, please. Nigga got 3 goddamn visas and don't know how to speak English though. All right.
Yo,
We
can y'all
got it.
hear me?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
we
hear
hear
you.
you,
What's good,
Chris.
baby?
Yo, Melody, check your email, man. Is she asleep right now?
No, she ain't sleep.
I'm sorry. I had you on mute. What you
Yeah,
were
man.
saying?
Yo, check your email, man.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, check your email. Hey, yo, if she's about to go to sleep, you want to come over to Bronzebird's house. I'm about to have that brownstone powwow popping. Put a 1 in the chat if you wanted to go. If not, then I will shut the fuck up. Let me know, bro.
All right, y'all. Well, I am about to go to bed. I'm tired, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. Gotta get up in the morning. I'm having Christmas
All right.
dinner.
If
Christmas Eve.
Oh my god.
Thanks for having me up, Melody.
All right. Good night, guys.
Thank you,
all
Melody.
right,
Have a
thank
good
you for
night.
having me,
Merry
sweetheart.
Christmas and
If you lay down and you can't go to sleep or something, I'm gonna be live. Go ahead and come through. I would love to have you.
All
Yo,
right.
peace out,
All right.
everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody, and
Merry
have
Christmas,
a happy New Year.
everybody. This was an interesting panel. Had a good time. But good night, y'all.
Yeah, fuck.